Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mehcast Reacts Death Battle Volume 12.
Woo! And it's the
Happy
Christmas
holiday.
edition.
Happy holiday.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is technically the New Year's edition because this is going to be going up on the 30th, although we are recording it on the 23rd.
Yeah, so it's technically the Christmas New Year's special. So, hurrah! So, Merry New Year's
why
Christmas.
Are you going, wow?
I don't
Say
know
hurrah.
anymore. I had a very busy day. I'm very tired.
Alright, then.
I've been congested for 2 days.
Yeah,
oh,
same, kinda.
we've all been through the ringer. So, without further ado, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get?
Astro Boy versus Mega Man. Come on.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Darth Vader versus Dr. Doom.
The first Doctor Doom battle.
The very first. Let me get this one up. It's season 2.
For once, it's a death battle where Doctor Doom. For once, it's a battle where Doctor Doom is fighting against somebody he can actually win against, and it's not a stretchy man.
This is like a series of firsts. This one is the first Doctor Doom fight, I believe.
Yeah.
This is the first
Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
first Fantastic Four and
first Doctor Doom and first Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yep, you're correct. All right, I'm gonna get the episode up right now.
It wasn't the first Star Wars character. That was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, it would have been the first, but if it wasn't for that episode.
That episode was awful.
Why is there no
weird, man?
There's no sound? Oh, hang on.
Literally. See Darth Vader take on
Did that fix it?
For some reason, I still can't hear it.
I can hear it.
It's
probably turned down on your end.
Yeah. Is it turned down on your end?
Yeah.
Okay, is it fixed?
Yep, we're good.
What a great way to start the episode. All right.
These two masters of evil are experts at bending others to their will.
Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, Darth Sidious was right there.
Well, he's back. The man behind the mask.
Dr. Doom, sovereign ruler of Latveria. He's whizzing on boomstick. And it's our weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
Ed still didn't have his proper boomstick voice.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, this masked murderer was one of the most dangerous and respected killers among the stars. Nobody stood a chance. He was a force to be reckoned with.
Ooh.
Guys, incoming. We got RGS.
He was Anakin Skywalker, an innocent
child
slavery on the harsh desert planet.
I feel sorry for Jake Lloyd.
I do too.
He was bullied out of acting just for Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Dude, imagine being a kid and you're finally in a Star Wars movie and you get talked shit because you're in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
Big goof.
And then he turned to a life of crime, I think, which is depressing.
Did that actually happen?
Didn't he? I'm pretty sure he was arrested for something. Hello, RGS.
Hey, buddy. We didn't want to have.
Yeah,
we didn't want to have to at one point, if we got Ben 10 versus Hal Jordan, tell you that we got that without you.
Yeah. So we got Darth Vader versus Dr. Doom. So we're watching that. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Jake Lloyd was arrested in South Carolina for reckless driving, without a license, resisting arrest, failure to stop for a red light.
That's horrifying.
That is
released to a psychiatric facility in 2016.
Fuck.
After a schizophrenia diagnosis.
Oh.
And full diagnosis of paranoid schizophrenia in January 2020.
God. Welcome to the Christmas episode, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I'm depressed now. What do you think, RGS?
On Jake Lloyd, yeah, it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Hayden Christensen has certainly done better for himself, from what I could tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hayden Christensen has done fairly decently.
Yeah, he's married, has kids, and showed his kids the Star Wars movies he was in.
Did you know, like, when he first learned that he was going to play Anakin Skywalker, he did a pretend lightsaber fight with his roommate at the time?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
And yet people will still, and even though, people will mock his acting there, I'm like, he does better character acting than he does acting in
Yeah.
those movies.
His facial expression in episode 3 with the red eyes in the lava area, that's
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
best Vader scenes ever.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just a fucking look.
Yeah.
The issue is, again, directing, but, like, it still has a lot more good moments, in my opinion. Also, Alex, do not say episode 2 is the best Star Wars movie. Don't say it.
Who the fuck?
Don't say it.
No, if we're talking about prequels, no, episode 3 is the best.
What about Kenogno?
Okay, here's
What? I think you're the only one here who watched that.
I am. I thought it was alright, but you could tell they were held back by budget. You could tell.
deadass.
You can tell they were held back by competence, too. Like, seriously,
Well, yeah, prequels,
what the
three's
fuck was
best.
going on with that
Original
lightsaber
trilogy.
shit?
2 is
Kenobi, like, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, some of
None.
the things people bitched about, I feel like it wasn't really fair, or we're just, just complaining for the sake of it. Some other stuff, on the other hand, yeah, I totally, completely get, absolutely. The biggest issue is that, I don't know why, but it's like Kathleen Kennedy or Disney or whoever the fuck didn't give the show enough budget. So stuff like the first Vader fight is, janky. Like, Vader just kind of throwing Obi-Wan around when you think he would do more than that. I mean, again, there's still a lot of great stuff in the show, but it feels like it could have used more budget and extend the episodes by like one or two. I will say though, like, Vader was a complete badass in the show. He had some phenomenal moments. Oh, Starkiller's helmet was seen during Andor, which is apparently great.
Cool. So that implies that Darth was canon in the Disneyverse.
Yeah, he's referenced in the Disneyverse. We don't know if he's canon yet, though. If I had to guess, they're probably going to introduce Starkiller in that Darth Vader Disney Plus show that's been rumored for a while.
He doesn't
fuck
need a
Disney
Disney
right now,
Plus
though,
show.
because the fact that they thought it was a good idea to get rid.
Okay, here's my take. If they
Fuck you,
get
Disney.
Hayden Christensen to play Vader and do the voice, make the show. Let him be Vader. Let him rip and tear through people. If you're using that fucking AI bot to do Vader's voice, no, don't even make it, please. I can't remember. Was this episode after the Disney buyout? Yeah, it was. It was after. I remember now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely
God.
stuff from the Marvel comics in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Marvel
God,
comics.
the Disney.
Can we talk about? Oh, hey, can we talk about how good the Disney Darth Vader comics
Run
were?
Doom right now, guys.
I know, but still, those comics were great.
The
Fuck.
Darth Vader comics had some really cool stuff in them, but then
They did.
Like the rest of the Marvel comics were absolute garbage.
It's like
I
am-
butter sandwiches.
All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. So good.
And I've pictured recreating that scene with King Mickey.
I saw Mephisto kissing a human woman. That's some hentai shit.
You're surrounded, mouse. All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men.
God damn! Gee, Alex! That was pretty good!
Yeah, way better than yours.
I see fear.
Quite
I
literally.
see hatred. But most of all, I see money.
It's just a single scar. It's just a single,
Just a single
scar.
scar was all it took to make Doctor Doom go crazy.
He
Yeah, I was
literally-
gonna say
he-
he,
No, like, can we talk about
He's
this?
got a
he
massive
got,
ego. That's the bigger
no,
deal.
I know.
and
I
that
know,
scar
but can
makes
we-
him look even sexier.
I just want to talk about this. Can we talk about how he got exploded in the fucking face and he only has a single scar, and then he decides to do this shit? What is wrong?
I mean, you
with
gotta understand, like he's got like a big ass ego, bigger than
Yeah, I
me.
know.
So seeing a
Doom, guy
scar
who
on his
take-
face isn't
Guy who
like,
takes
oh
a
my
daily
god.
dosage of L's from Mr.
The funny-
Fantastic, aka Stretchy
The
Man.
funniest thing is
The
that despite
biggest
the ego, he's 100% right. And even the Black Panther guy was like, "Oh yeah, you're fucking right. You need to take over the world, or we're all fucked."
Yeah,
It's
but at the
like-
same time, even if they are right, I mean, do you really want to be in a world ruled by Doom?
No, but
Well, surprisingly,
We'll be
with Battle
alive.
World, it kind of worked out well.
Right?
I mean, it did until a certain
Like the
stretchy
thing
man
became
fucked
a
it up.
wall. Like they literally separated the Marvel zombies into its own sector.
Same with the Ultron and other faction. I forget what it was.
Well, yeah, it wasn't perfect, but
Guy
Yeah,
could
Yeah, it
one
wasn't
shot the
perfect. That
Incredible
was the
Hulk.
problem.
Guy could
Okay,
one
so
shot the
are we-
Incredible Hulk, which already makes him very
Are we
impressive.
are we becoming a pro God Doom chat? I'll be a pro God Doom chatter any day.
No,
I mean,
here's
hell yeah. I'm
fuck
always.
him.
I mean, here's the thing.
Doom's a
If our-
dumbass.
I mean, here's the thing. If Doom ends up being a not what we'd want, we could always just send in an army of stretchy men to fight him off, and he'd just quiver in fear.
True.
So
I
is
mean,
is it better or worse that Doctor Doom had the mask put on or his skin peel off?
Both.
worse, but that's because he wasn't
Referencing the
really-
comic and the Tim Story movie here, respectively.
Dude, I think it's both.
Hmm.
I think
know, but
they're
they
both
should-
equally as they're
they
both equally
showed-
as terrible because like it's like this.
Okay, what about where his spacesuit melted onto him?
Oh God.
oh God.
Yeah, Fat Force Stick, if you didn't know.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
fuck that
Rat.
movie.
It's the crash test Doomy.
Remember the
It is
massive
for me.
rant? Remember the massive rant the director of Fan Force Stick had before the movie came out?
Yeah.
Holy shit! That he did not held back, and I respect that.
Oh, dude, that was disturbing.
Mm. But yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't remember now. Oh, they showed footage of that CGI Iron Man cartoon back in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Remember that?
they showed Armored
Yeah.
Adventures. Armored Adventures was the shit.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it's weird that was a teenage Tony Stark, but like, fuck, it was good. It was really good, and that fucking theme song too,
Yeah, that theme
badass.
song was sick.
Man.
So good. Oop.
The
There's that
I
was-
the I Am Iron Man theme song comes from the '90s cartoon Gizmo.
Iron Man.
Yeah, that's the
Iron
'90s show
Man.
theme.
That's a great one
Man.
too.
Yeah, the only one that needs to exist. Fuck the 3D ones.
Yeah, I like the Iron Man one.
The Iron Man, the Iron Man cartoon, the only one that exists is the 2D one. Fight me.
No,
Fuck the 3D ones. Eat me.
no. There's the Armored Adventures is awesome, and I will die on
Fuck
this
it.
hill. Same with
Fuck it.
RGS.
No, the 90s one or nothing.
They
Whoa.
recycle
I agree that
that.
the '90s one is good.
They
The Armored
recycled that
Adventures
clip
was
in
kinda good.
Doom versus
Yeah.
Light.
All right, let's watch it. I'm curious. I don't remember much of this fight. I remember being underwhelmed, but let's see.
Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't blame
underwhelming.
you for
You forget I watch a lot of the East to get material for this stuff.
True.
I hate the Darth Vader sprites so much.
Oh, I know where the
That's
sprite
people-
comes from. That was an unfinished Mugen sprite.
Wow.
It was
Oh,
never-
that
God.
explains why it looks so
No
bad.
wonder. it was
Yeah.
so bad.
God. The head. Oh.
I don't
No
get
one
how.
ever-
Especially when
Doom
you
just
compare it
be
to
like,
Marvel versus
oh, I
Capcom
see you're
sprite.
choking a bitch. Let me help
I
you with
really
that.
don't get the point
This
of
is how
being-
you, guys.
I do like.
We're
I
missing
do
the
like-
fact that Doom helped Vader choke a bitch.
Yeah, I like that. I like how he takes his spray.
That looks so weird, man.
Just use the 3D models, damn.
I think Torian was doing other projects at the time. It's
not
awful, but
but they could have done better, man. They could have just waited until it was finished, or just look for something else entirely.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Ooh.
Okay, I don't buy this already. Why is Doom's Why is Doom's armor protecting him against a fucking lightsaber?
Yeah, have you not watched the analysis? That shit protects against everything.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the analysis. That's also not how that works.
His armor protected himself against shit like Thanos and Mephisto. I wouldn't be surprised if it got protected.
Yeah.
If it protected him
that was
damn
good.
lightsaber.
That poor camera. What did it ever do to you?
That poor camera.
Okay, so Mephisto was magic, and Thanos...
Faker.
Oh, it was a Doom bot. It was a Doom bot.
It's always a damn Doom bot.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool
Why'd
shot,
you
though.
bash up?
I love that he's still in that chair.
Ooh! I like that shot.
So, Ben, what was the explanation as to how the armor can protect him from a lightsaber? Because
it has some of the most ridiculous protections in Marvel history. It protects
to
against...
the point where it has like pieces of the true cross to protect himself against Dracula.
I understand it's magic.
Oh, time travel.
But...
Oh, T-Rex. Here goes one of the most ridiculous shots in the series.
That's not how that works. That's 150% not how that works.
Lightsaber don't have to explain shit.
Why was there a... Yes, you have to explain why there was a big spout of blood there. Lightsabers cauterize wounds.
Actually, Alex, they started cauterizing wounds after the original trilogy.
They started cauterizing wounds in episode 5.
Ooh.
No, I saw the Wampa bleeding.
Yeah, but I didn't see Luke bleeding.
No, but hold on. There was the guy that Ben Kenobi.
Oh, there goes
Ben Kenobi slashed off that one guy's hand, and it was
there was like a
bled,
big part of blood. So yeah, it didn't start doing cauterizing shit until like that.
Okay, this finisher I don't understand.
He shot out a pebble, turned into a boulder. That's what kind of
No, what I mean is like he just randomly flew behind him. And then Vader didn't at all see that.
I mean, I understand. Okay, so
we'll
talk.
Doom
Doom is definitely going to win this fight, but the reason why he won is kind of weak sauce. Like Doom has basically an unlimited supply of Doom bots.
Also, Doom has
What's wrong with your face?
Doom has a more wider list of people he's fought against, so
yeah, wider range of
it makes sense why he'd be super paired.
Yeah, it makes sense that after the initial Doom bot, he'd just be like, okay, so this is what I gotta do to beat him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Darth Vader has dealt with like one class of magic and aliens, while Doom had to deal with clones, androids, cyborgs, like
the Avengers.
I'm going to take a page out of Han Solo's book and say that's not how the Force works. But other than that, I do believe that yes, Doom is winning this battle. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to pull up. Oh shit!
It's it was right next to the Pokemon Godzilla one. So it was right around there.
Yeah, that's a sensible category. Just put it in.
I was just placing it there as a placeholder. I don't actually mean as official, but
what I mean, yeah. Okay, Ace. But since I said that, let me go ahead. So overall, yeah, Doom is winning this fight in every possible scenario.
Yeah, reliably.
Not even a fucking contest.
But the thing is like the whole fight scenario itself was kind of weak sauce. I was like, I don't really do much of the analysis segment, and since a lot of the times when they do justify it, it's kind of BS. But with this one, it's like, okay, I get it, but I agree with you, but at the same time, the scenario could have been so much better.
Yeah.
And so it was fine for me.
Yeah, I'm putting it right there too. I'm putting it I'm putting it slightly above the Turtles fight, because the Turtles fight is pretty lame.
That was good. I mean, for the time, it was good. But I mean, I agree.
It really wasn't.
It was just fine. It was like one of the finest.
Yeah.
It was like one of the most fine-ish.
Yeah.
Not finest.
I would put
it finest.
I would. Okay, let me go. Okay, I agree with that placement because it has some decent shots. The analysis is fine, but I mean, like,
here's
it just. Let me finish. But like, it's just. Again, it's just fine. Like, the main issue is the unfinished Darth Vader sprite. I know that's unfinished because I had the last update to that character file, and the creator of it, I don't remember the guy's name, never went back to finish it. So you were saying, Alex?
Okay. Hey, so yes, the Darth Vader sprite is a big sticking point. There is a lot wrong with the Darth Vader sprite. Especially when you compare it to the Marvel vs. Capcom Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah, that sprite is like leagues beyond better.
I almost
said
that
sprite is legendary.
Doom.
Oh, and on top of that,
Darth Doom, and that's
on top of that,
I would like to see.
No, Alex. On top of that, we have foot dive.
So
that also gave Vader Doom the automatic victory.
I like how they put that in the episode.
Foot dive.
Now, one of the problems is that they are equating. They are claiming that the magic used to enchant Doom's armor would be enough to counteract the Force. The Force is not magic. That's not how the Force works. I can believe that Dr. Doom is technically capable of beating Darth Vader. I don't believe that he would be able to completely counteract the effects of the Force because he was able to counteract Kilgrave. I don't believe he would be able to counteract everything that they said he'd be able to, because he's got all this magic shit. Magic and the Force are not the same thing. They've gone over this in the expanded universe. There's there's quote unquote magic, and then there is the Force, and people will conflate them in the Star Wars universe, but
though
magic is trickery, and the Force is the Force. So, I understand trying to come up with equivalents so that you can put these characters on a somewhat level playing field, but the Force is Vader's big advantage, and they're pretending the Force doesn't work. The Force is not you're not. This is not something that you can reasonably work around there. I can believe that if you say, oh, Mandalorian iron is like the equivalent of whatever the fuck Dr. Doom's suit is made out of. Okay, I could buy that, but I don't. The magic enchantments on the suit would not make it able to be able to withstand a lightsaber blow,
right?
I believe it would, though. I mean,
I think there is a possibility. After a few blows, it'll probably start to hurt it, but I do feel like it could resist it for quite a bit.
It has been proven that there are metals that could withstand lightsaber blows too, so I can believe.
Actually,
Mandalorian
I just thought of something. Fucking. Remember when Thanos took a full blast of infinity energy from Thanos? His armor wasn't even fucking phased. He was just burnt.
Oh,
you
mean
fine.
Doom? You said Thanos.
Yeah, Doom. Doom took a full blast of infinity energy. My bad, but he took that and survived. I think from that alone, I think the lightsaber would have some trouble cutting into it.
Right. So if something as powerful as the Infinity Gauntlet couldn't really dent his armor, let alone burn his armor.
Maybe they can say that he's using magic to hold the molecules together under extreme stress or whatever. Or
maybe.
I could kind of understand that. That's not really what they said.
I understand. Okay, hang on, guys. We're going a bit too much into
we're going.
Let's just agree that's iffy. Let's just agree that's
iffy on this.
Yeah, let's just agree that it's a bit iffy and move on. I do want to say
that's
something.
Probably a good thing because I was going to say that.
My issue with this episode is that it just feels like both characters are wasted here, right? Like Doctor Doom would come back with an amazing 10 out of 10 episode, or at least close to that. Darth Vader's gotten nothing somehow. He has yet to return to Death Battle. I know a popular matchup, one of the more popular ones, is Anakin Skywalker versus Terra from Kingdom Hearts. Not the biggest fan personally because it's so fucking one-sided that Anakin gets turned to a fucking toothpick. But I mean,
Kingdom Hearts
even
is
better.
ludicrous.
No,
Yeah,
even better.
there's practically too many one-sided
Anakin gets
characters.
Anakin's corpse's Fortnite dance to top
another
and done by Terra.
and another
like-
matchup is but another matchup I know of is Darth Vader versus Obito. I'm not a fan of that one. And what was the
No.
other one? The Darth Vader versus the Fate girl. What's her name? The girl with Excalibur.
Artoria?
Saber.
Yeah.
Saber?
Saber, yeah, Saber.
Saber is ridiculous. If you want
That's-
Darth Vader to turn into a charred corpse,
Dude, that's another level of like
Or-
fuckery, man. There's no
or
way they're
if
gonna
you
put
want
those
Vader to
two
turn
together.
into a charred corpse with one single Excalibur, then
Yes.
sure, go for it. I'd
Let's
love
do
to
it.
see him try to take on Arturia
Might as
Pendragon.
well have a wrestling
yeah,
jobber go up
to end
against a dragon. That's some shit.
To end it, my point was that it just feels like both this episode just kind of wastes both characters, but it's not as bad as, let's say, Madara versus Aizen or Akuma versus Shao Kahn. It's competent, I guess. It has some decent shots. The analysis is fine. It's just fine. It's fine. That's it. It's just a fine episode, and I'm moving on. Gizmo, you're up.
Yeah, it's. I mean, what else is there to be said? It's the finest of fine. It's like top level of just fine. Like it's like if I had to name it a flavor, it would be just fine. It's not offensive. It's not incredible. It's fine. You're not gonna see me puke it up. You're not gonna see me demand more. I'm just fine with this. What I'm served. It's fine. There's so many other analogies I could throw out there. Food related, game related, sports related. It wouldn't change the fact that it's just fine. And if I had to put it somewhere, yeah, I think where it is right now, it again, say it with me, is
It's fine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and it's a real shame
Right.
too, because Darth Vader and versus Doctor Doom could have been something. Even maybe it could have been better if it was 3D. I don't know. Maybe it could have been better if they waited or looked for the Darth Vader sprite to be finished, or use another sprite from somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
the Super Nintendo games, maybe the Game Boy Advance
God, the
games.
Super Nintendo sprite would not match well
I'm
with Doctor
just saying-
It
fucking Doom.
just saying
wouldn't,
there's
but they've done worse.
I'm just saying they could have made it. They could have made
Yeah.
it work as a 2D fight in
Fair
some
enough.
way or another.
I get you.
They
need
could have at
to-
least they could have at least tried to delve into Darth Vader when he was younger too, because like let's say
They did a tiny bit. I'll give them credit on it. They did talk about Anakin's stuff, but
yeah,
not
like
much.
maybe he
let's
could
move
have
on.
showed
We
him
need to-
like tinkering with like a TIE fighter or something,
Let's-
and like have it ram against
Yeah.
Doctor Doom or some shit. But
That was
Okay,
actually
yeah.
a really good.
Let's give the rope to RGS and wrap this up. So RGS poll.
That's a good way to put this.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna pull the rope and just say, yeah, what everyone said is pretty agreeable, and I would agree. There should have been more times where Vader got to show his engineering ability. A lot of other things I would have really liked was maybe like a time where like Vader got at least the control where he's like more pissed off and he's like throwing Doom through like a whole bunch of the space station. But that's to show also that Doom is very durable, while also Vader is capable of a lot of destructive output. It's just that he can't dent Doom usually. And I think maybe he should have the fight should have been built up to have the Doom bot do the most of the fighting, only for Doom to come out of hiding and finally finish him with a relatively easy shot. Because that's how the matchup I think would go. That the Doom bot would wear down Vader by quite a lot, and then Doom would be the one to finish it, like a finger snap or something, like
It's over.
some shit like "You fought well, but well doesn't do well." against Doom itself, and then finger snap, and then blasted by the fucking cage in MVC3.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's a completely fine fight. It's kind of forgettable. It doesn't really amount to much.
Yeah.
It goes in. It was fine here.
Say it with me. Say it with me, everyone. It was fine.
Absolute
It was
failure.
fine.
Moving on.
All right, spin the wheel.
You spin
Wheel of
me
morality.
right
Turn.
baby.
Show us the lesson. We should
Astro
learn.
Boy, please. I've been begging.
Oh, we got
Oh.
an interesting one. Oh,
yeah,
baby.
this one's good.
This is the
Okay.
season 7
The fight
finale.
animation.
All right.
The animation could be better, but it was good.
Yeah, that's
got
gotta be a really okay. This has gotta be a fun one. This is the end of season 7. What a polarizing season. Oh wait, no, that's not season 7. That's season 6. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, guys. It's season 6 finale.
Kind of
One thing
surprising.
one thing I haven't touched on. I kind of want to rant if you don't mind. One thing about Death Battle that they usually kind of fail at is making a finale feel like a finale. You know what I mean?
Nowadays.
Yeah. So the only episodes for Death Battle that have actually felt like true finales, like unique from any other episode, is Goku versus Superman, the first one. Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie, even though I think it's disappointing, and Popeye versus Samata. Like
Saitama.
Saitama, I'm sorry. All of these episodes feel unique. Goku vs. Superman for just how grand and epic it is, with its showcasing
I
its
like 30
animation
minutes.
on.
I believe All Might is the first My Hero Academia representative
He
in
is.
this show.
Yes, he is.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie had all the fourth wall breaks at the end of its episode, with even Ben Singer making a live action appearance. That felt finale worthy. And then Deadpool versus not Deadpool. Saitama versus Popeye having all the different animation styles that Death Battle has had. And those are all finale worthy. But then you look at the other finales, like Sephiroth
You're
versus
saying
Virgil.
You're saying that Pokemon versus Digimon didn't feel like a finale despite all the build up to
That
it?
felt like a finale.
You could switch it with another episode and no one would notice. I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't.
Yes.
No, you
I
don't
love
even.
the episode, but you could switch it
really
with
can't.
another.
No, you can't. People would
Agree,
know.
disagree, but like you get the point. Like with Sephiroth versus Virgil, or even Thanos versus Darkseid, you could swap it out with any other episode, and no
Yep,
one would really
that I can
blink an
agree
eye.
with.
This episode 2, as good as it is, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not gonna call it out on the ranking. I'm not gonna lower the rank because it doesn't feel like a finale. But Death Battle usually fails at that, making an episode feel like a finale. And there's only like a handful of times where they succeeded. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've said this before. I think I've said this before on this show, but I'm gonna say it again. The first 3 episodes of My Hero made me cry. I felt so bad for Deku. Oh, Deku!
So, Alex,
damn it.
how did you feel upon reading the manga?
The first time I read it, I wasn't that impressed because it was like X-Men with Sky High. And then I read more of it upon prompting, and I found out it was actually really good.
Yeah, My
Future
Hero is
Trunks?
great.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Force?
Jump
Was All
Force.
Might
Yes!
surfing Future Trunks?
Yes, that's Jump Force. Oh!
I still call it Sky High for weebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I said it was.
Whoever's watching this fucking show, please go and watch My Hero. It's great, genuinely.
My Hero. Go watch Sky High too. They're apparently wanting to make a sequel.
Oh god.
A bit too late for that.
And reminder,
A couple of the
All Might is a reminder, or that All Might is the 8th user of One for All, and as powerful. And even though he's quite powerful on his own, we can only imagine how strong Izuku will be once he gets to the absolute max.
Strong enough to break the love triangle he's stuck in.
I'm back. You know, I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoyed Jump Force.
I didn't think in one My Hero parody, Curtis Arnott voiced All Might.
Hmm.
My Hero Academia bridged by
Oh, the
something
Sword Art.
witty.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sword Art Online abridged guys. They
And
do
gee,
a
I
great
wonder
job.
who they got to voice Deku in that. It's almost as if it were so predictable.
Oh, it's a complete mystery. They got some new guy. He sounds great, but he sounds very similar to someone else. I don't know why.
Speaking of, I'm really wondering what's taking them so really long to go for the next SAO abridged episode.
It's because they're also working on MHA abridged at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, and also
they do.
Also, Yamato SFX is involved with Logan Laidlaw's stuff.
Yeah.
He voices Shiro Emi in Unlimited Blade Works abridged, and he did briefly voice Loopy in each abridged.
I want to say, I will give credit.
Are they doing All Might before or after he got?
No, it's in his.
Up?
He's in his prime.
Okay,
yeah, they're using
because
him
I was
in his
gonna
prime.
Say, that would be a massive cop out.
They're doing it in his prime. Don't worry.
All Might.
Yeah,
I've seen that thing somewhere.
Don't worry, they're gonna use Prime All
Might. All Might's fight with the Nomu in season 1 was mostly anime exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't look up Nomu with safe search off.
That fight was awesome.
What?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
RTS, what are your thoughts on My Hero Academia?
I initially liked the first part, but I kind of seem to fell off it, and I kind of don't really like it as much anymore. I can acknowledge it's got a good part still. It's just that I kind of fell off.
That's fine. I'm not gonna harp on you for not liking something that I really like.
That was awesome.
Yes,
I acknowledge it's better than most superhero media, though.
It really is.
Considering what they're doing to superhero media,
I was gonna say it's really not hard to be better than most superhero media these days. I'd rather read all of My Hero Academia and all spin-offs than read a single fucking issue of Marvel or DC these days.
They're gonna make a superhero team based off of
Mike Guy.
They were gonna make a superhero team based off of social justice warrior rhetoric, like a safe space.
Guys, who was supposed to be powered off of internet gas.
Oh god, that fucking sounds so stupid.
Guys. Mike Guy.
Before Mike Guy, they gave Mary Jane powers.
That's
They'll do anything but put her back with Peter Parker.
Dude, make Peter happy again.
Guys, let's focus.
No, we're talking about the bad American comic song.
No, we're talking about how Peter's rock hard for Mary Jane.
Who isn't at this point? Mary Jane hot.
Guys, cut it out right now.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop.
Okay,
I just wanted to do the pun.
Hang on, I need to find a pair of scissors so I can cut out this comic. I lied, I didn't buy that comic.
Anyway, Mike Guy, Kishimoto did not have the balls to kill him off.
Night Guy. He has an ability called Night Guy.
That ability should have killed him, by the way. But Kishimoto decided to chop off his balls.
Balls.
Excuse me?
Balls.
I'm trying to listen, please.
Balls.
Sorry, Gizmo, stop it. Gizmo, stop it. Yeah. What were you saying, Kevin?
Balls of steel.
The thing is that Mike got. Most people were building up the eighth gate, the gate of death, as like this final gambit, where where he just goes absolutely ape shit and dies in the process.
Didn't Naruto bring him back to life or something?
Because of course he did. Instead of letting Might Guy go out like a friggin' legend, and he just is crippled.
That's just proof that Naruto kind of ruins everything.
No,
Yeah.
you have Boruto.
Nort ruins all things.
We don't- Boruto wasn't even written by the creator at first. He had to come in after they fucked up everything.
Yeah, Boruto's the one that's ruining everything.
Fuck,
Falcon Beach.
fuck
Mm.
Nort.
Beach.
All my homies hate Nort.
How-
Beach.
That's some fast punches, dear God.
His favorite show is Fist of the North Star.
Here's something else that's funny. You want to know how much comics are suffering?
Yeah, sure.
One of the X-Men, guess what one of the new X-Men's power is?
Oh God, what?
Being
What?
a drag queen.
Yeah,
I
Dragon.
thought we were
What?
past.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
That's a
No,
power.
you
for
can't
X-
make that joke,
That's an
Alex.
X-Men power, apparently.
Gizmo,
What?
drop
Mutant
the
drag
subject
queen.
right now.
Oh God, no! Please drop.
Why you can't handle the Antissa?
No, it's not that. It's that we're
Tension?
getting off track.
Yeah, we are getting wildly off topic, but to be perfectly fair, we're having to talk about Nort otherwise.
Yeah.
Look,
it's
my
hard to
guy
make
is one of the best parts of Naruto, and this moment should have been his death in glory. But no, Naruto is like, oh, I totally saved him. I'm like, fuck off, Naruto.
No, he didn't say that. He was like, "This is my fucking
Oh, that's
show."
another good episode that they're showing.
And that one was kind of meh.
I loved it. We'll get to it when we get to it, though.
Hey, my guy, whose name do you think is on the show, bitch?
God damn it, let me die, Naruto.
I mean, I would
He
talk more about
died.
Naruto, but I know not little, but just medium little. Like, not enough to comment truly.
Actually, why didn't he let me die?
My guy, I'm coming to
No.
revive you.
No, even better. Just let me die. Just let me
Let him
die.
die.
Let me
Let him
die
die.
in peace. I'm perfect.
Let me die in
I'm
peace,
too
Naruto.
perfect.
My
This is what
legs
happened when you
fucking
tried to play God. Ah!
And now apparently,
This is what happens when you try to play God, Mario! You get me!
And never do that voice ever again.
Now he's
I
fighting
don't
for a
wanna
wheelchair.
Oof. Alright, let's watch this really good animation.
Like I said,
I
it's a
hate the
little
way it starts,
fake.
though.
Let's start this. I'm excited.
I'm not.
He's ringing my hero.
About what?
Why? That is an incredibly underwhelming All Might voice.
It's KG Tang because
Why
Chris
haven't you
Sabat is has like an exclusivity thing.
Yeah.
Why would they not just?
Oh, I love this.
Because
somebody
again,
else?
I am not a fan of this arm wrestling thing.
I love the. I
I
love
don't
it.
really.
It's so in
They
character.
could have gotten Taka.
No.
Or,
I
Look
really
at that.
don't.
Look at that.
Hilarious, but for a death battle,
No, it's perfectly fitting for both.
I like this. This
It's
is a
fitting for
good
both,
thing.
yeah, but
Yeah,
not for
this
death
is
battle.
great.
I'm
We can
really
s-
not
Ooh.
into it.
We can see far too much of All Might's eyes.
Yeah.
They
Ooh.
need to be more heavily shadowed. Cell-shaded characters in a realistically shaded forest.
Ooh. Here
Yeah, this is part of why I don't like this animation.
we go. Ooh. I don't mind it
This
personally.
looks pretty.
Ooh.
The animation's okay. I feel like this is reminiscent
That's-
to like the Spider-Man and then to the Spider-Verse.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
rest of the environment in Into the Spider-Verse was okay.
That was funny.
It matched up.
Ooh.
You remember that Indian guy from Dragon Ball?
Ooh.
That's the movie he stole it
Nam.
from.
Yeah.
Oh, he's throwing the
Yeah, you
tree.
mean Nam.
Let's go.
Why? How are there Native Americans in Japan? Riddle me this, Batman.
What?
It's
What?
down to Wakunamu soup.
Ooh.
Is it just me or is the fight choreography a little bit strange?
Yeah.
I don't really notice.
Slow.
I think it just looks really cool.
You know, they
Yeah,
had
it's-
multiple models of reference for both Might Guy
Ooh.
and All Might, especially since My Hero One's Justice had came out.
Oh shit.
That's escalating it a bit much.
Oh, Might Guy just went Super Saiyan.
A Sakujaku.
Ooh.
What happened to All Might's sleeves?
They got ripped off from the force of the punch.
How?
They got
They got
burnt.
ripped. Oh yeah, that. Ooh.
Oh, youth. Hirodora.
The one Punch Man.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, if All Might had the other quirks of One for All. Oh, I don't even want to imagine and how powerful he would have been.
I don't think he was bothered.
That would have been great.
Nice.
Yeah, that should have just killed Might Guy, but no.
That they used that for dramatic effect.
Ooh.
Even
Hole
though
in the chest. Ah, no, we can
not
survive
just
that
the
now.
chest,
Yeah.
not just the chest, where the heart's supposed to fucking be.
Yeah, the thing that killed Goku. Fuck that. That's weak bitch sauce.
I will say though, the model looks sick.
He looks like
He's looking like
yeah,
a Kuma.
yeah, I was
he-
gonna say.
He looks like he needs some antibiotics. That was a really weird split screen.
Oh. Oh.
And that was it. All Might is just dead.
No,
That
that's
was Might Guy.
No.
Oh, let's listen to the analysis results. Ugh.
Yeah, they explained that actually.
Not be all right. Well, All Might was an incredibly powerful and inspiring hero. But then again, the same could be said for Guy. All Might was super strong with plenty of good
Don't point your finger at me, fuck.
Guy wouldn't have stood a chance. Right. Keep in mind that each of All Might's feats we covered were performed while he was in an injured state. So for this comparison, we multiplied each result by 60 as per All Might's own estimation of his power. For example, remember how he was similar to Gigantomachia, who
No.
blasted a hole through a freaking mountain? By scaling the mountain to the pine trees beneath it, it's easy to deduce the blast necessary for this would be about 2.5 gigatons of TNT. With the multiplier, that would be 150 gigatons in All Might's prime. That's 3,000
God
times stronger
damn.
than the biggest nuke that's ever been set off. But here's the thing.
Jeez.
Even with the multiplier, we know Guy was
Jeez.
faster. And while they've both learned to fight a wide variety of opponents, Guy was trained all his life and boasted a more versatile set of abilities and techniques.
That 100 push-ups. I can't do 100 push-ups in 5 seconds. Cossack dance time. Don't lose to yourself.
Don't lose to yourself,
Look at that.
Kakashi.
Ooh.
Victory.
If you're not
I
here,
like how they. I like how they figured this out.
24 gigatons of TNT. In his prime, this punch would equal over
Damn.
1,440
Damn.
28,000 times
damn?
stronger than the biggest nuke.
Damn.
Holy hell! Unfortunately, it's impossible to lock down a specific number in this way for Guy's strongest attack, Night Guy. However, we can scale him to similar characters we know to be at lesser levels. In this case, base form Naruto. God damn, we can never get away from this little twerp, can we? Well, Night Guy did serious damage to Madara, whom Naruto's normal abilities stood no chance against. Obviously, Naruto gains a lot more power when he accesses Sage Mode, Kurama's Chakra, Six Paths powers, etc.
I'm going to turn my eyes into frog eyes.
Yeah.
No frog eyes in Naruto.
Hold on, man. I'll be right back.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
We've actually covered this before, and that blast was 480 petatons of TNT. What's a petaton, you ask?
Kevin's having
Well, it's a whole lot
PTSD.
bigger than a gigaton, that's for sure.
No, I just am like, God damn it.
Also, Guy's superior speed ensured All Might couldn't avoid such a blow when it really mattered.
Like, you know, in a fight to the death. And yeah,
You know, the only reason that Ichigo was able to survive a hole in his chest was mostly due to his inner hollow.
Yeah.
All Might was remarkably powerful and certainly a challenge for Guy.
Might Guy in this scenario would not have survived the United States of Smash as through his chest.
Yeah, I don't.
All Might wasn't a match for one powerful guy.
The winner is Might Guy.
This is leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
I really liked it personally, but I'll let you go first. Let me just get back to the. There we go.
It's floaty. It's got some weird choreography. It's not as heavily technical as I'd like it to be.
I'm back.
And the fucking hole through the chest shit is just, it's baffling. I'm gonna put it in, it was fine. I'm gonna put it at the top, I guess. I'm gonna put it at the top of it was fine. Because
I thought you were going to be the kind of guy to put in could have been worse.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
It could have been
same.
worse. We could put it at the top. It could have been worse.
Yeah, put it at the
I'm
top. It
going
could have been
over it.
worse.
Makes sense.
I'm going over it in my head, and I'm like I'm liking it less and less the more I think about it. But I was trying to be a little bit generous to it.
I feel like.
No, you know what? It's better than Steven Kryniverse versus Star Genocide, so I'm gonna put it there.
Yeah, put it up there. I agree.
I would put it somewhere pretty damn good. Like, it has some issues, but it also has a lot of good stuff going for it. But like, for example, I love the beginning. I do like that final attack. There's some of the choreography that I really like when they're fighting one-on-one. The jokes land really well. The issue, it's a little bit janky. The hole for the chest doesn't make a whole ton of sense. It led to a really cool moment, but it's like, why are you alive? But
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Every night I feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers.
But yeah, I do understand why someone wouldn't like this. I know there's a lot of people who love this episode, but at the same time, it also has some weird stuff. Again, the hole in the chest. That's the weirdest one for me. That's the one I'm like, why are you? Why? It's like, it's weird. But I do think there's a lot better stuff than bad. I wouldn't put it could have been worse. Or, I mean, oh yeah, you guys already agreed on that. I mean, yeah, like here is good, but I would say at least above this, in my opinion. But that's just me. So like near the bottom are pretty damn good. I don't know. I think the thing that really does push me there though is the research is very damn good. I think we can't really deny that. That's very good research on their part. I do think they deserve credit on that. But I'll end it here. Gizmo, you're up.
It could have been worse. Like right above the Mighty Hero versus Black Clover one. Something about it. Excuse me. I thought it would be like a little more faster, considering one of them is a little more about agility and speed, and the other one's about like power and fortitude. You know, like at the beginning, I wasn't really a fan of like okay, it's one thing if you're in a sparring match and then okay, yeah, let's take it up a notch. But the arm wrestling thing, it fits the characters, but it just doesn't fit something like in like say a death battle.
I don't know. I feel they can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah,
every now
but
and then.
again, I feel like this would have been better if it was like in another scenario altogether. Not nothing like a death battle related.
It starts off kind of like so has anybody read those One Punch Man Dragon Ball Z comics?
Yeah, you know, the one by Young.
I see them reposted on the internet.
Yeah. It reminds me of those where it's like you've got you've got like a really cool scenario, and then it just sort of mutates into death battle about halfway through.
I guess.
Like, it starts off with kind of a comedy crossover premise, and then goes into something vaguely absurd, so that they can have the gimmick title.
Also, I agree on the heart thing. It's like, okay, a hole through the chest is nothing. It's nothing new. A lot of anime and video game characters have survived holes in the chests, whether it be like slightly missing the heart or actually, getting a hole where the heart's supposed to be. But if they didn't want to make it so not silly looking, but if they didn't want to make it so odd looking, they could have at least like had it a little bit lower, maybe like somewhere in the stomach area. I mean, it's still he still would have looked odd, but that's a little more believable considering. Well, just considering, and man, if they didn't want to have a hole put there all together, you know how in a lot of anime where it's like, oh, I punched this guy so much that the wind on their back created a hole on their clothing or whatever the fuck, that kind of thing. That would have been a lot better. That would have shown more impact on him than, say, just a regular asshole.
Yeah.
Like it looked. I get it. It was supposed to build up suspense because a lot of video game characters and anime characters survived shit nobody would. But
excuse me for a minute, gentlemen. I'll be right back. Just gotta get.
This went from Dragon Ball to Devil May Cry pretty goddamn quick in that
like
regard.
if it was Dante, it would have been more believable. But this is supposed to be like a regular human. Like my guy is not a demon. He's not a robot. He's not an angel. He's a regular dude that just so happened to be trained in ninjutsu. So, and again, the action was slow. Like I get that All Might's like a powerhouse, but my guy is again a ninja. Those guys are supposed to be speedy. So yeah, that's why I say after all that, it could have been worse. I would put it on the top.
Fair enough.
Worse.
All right, RGS, you're up. What do you think?
Ultimately, I can see the good points of this fight. It does have really cool spots, just the issue is that the method of animation kind of seems to hold it back. I understand typically 24 frames per second is how you should animate, but we're too used to the fact that they're really smooth with their animations, their 3D ones especially. I do think it has cool moments, but it is that kind of thing where if you do put it under a little bit of scrutiny, it does kind of collapse in on itself. It's completely good for what it is. I dare say it's in right. So I think it was fine, kind of lowballs it, but I think it's at the bottom bit of pretty damn good because I think it does have a lot of good moments. It's just that a lot of the more serious. I don't know. I was going to call them serious kings, but that's not the type of show to call them. Serious flaws that they have. It does ultimately mar the experience for somebody who isn't willing to turn off their brain, and that's ideally most of the death battle community. Let's be real. I say that, but sometimes they think, let's complain about a fucking matchup online. It doesn't fucking matter. That's what they need to realize. But ultimately, I guess the bottom area of pretty damn good because it does do a lot, even if it kind of fails at some places. This is the only time I'm being generous to it. Don't catch me doing this again.
He's preparing himself for Gogeta versus Vegeta. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or
we have
Gundam
two.
versus Optimus.
We have 2 votes for pretty damn good, 2 votes for it was fine, and 1 for could have been worse. So how about we place it right here, just as a compromise between all sides?
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah. Kevin, are you back?
Yeah, I've been back.
At the
Oh, okay, cool.
all I care about is it being above Star and Steven Universe.
You're good then. Let's spin this thing.
Astro versus Mega Man. Come on.
Oh, we got the best one! Spin again!
Spin again.
But again,
please remove those options.
I will never remove them. They're so much fun. Oh!
We almost had another spin again.
Yes!
We almost got another one too. Holy shit! You got your wish, Gizmo.
You know,
though. You got
funnily
your
enough,
fucking wish.
there was an episode of The Industry that ended up being the preview for this. They're like, "Oh, if you want to see
Yeah.
this, you gotta come find me."
Never
Yeah.
understood the point of
Yeah,
that.
come find me. That was funny, but like, a shame that show got canceled after. Oh well. Mega Man vs. Astro Boy. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys behave. Behave. Understood?
No.
No.
Stay. Stay.
No.
Sit. Sit.
No.
Stay.
No.
Stay.
No.
Stay.
No.
Good boy.
No.
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 So we're gonna go completely off topic and completely forget this episode.
Bad
Fuck no. This is an episode you don't want to forget.
Oh yeah, that's true. Astro Boy versus Mega Man was actually pretty decent.
Weirdly
dude.
enough, the only thing of Astro Boy I ever or was exposed to as a kid was the 2000s show.
I was gonna say the movie because that was like my first experience, and then I went backwards.
No, I'm talking Astro Boy.
Oh, the Astro Boy show. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never
Meanwhile,
seen
Mega
any
Man-
Astro Boy stuff.
Meanwhile, Mega
but
Man,
the
I was
2000s
initially
Astro
exposed
Boy
to
cartoon's really
NT
good.
Warrior, then into Classic, then X, and the rest kind of follows. Dr. Wily with the robots that have massive pecs.
Right. I was gonna say it's kind of funny how they're all so jacked.
Were you guys talking about Dr. Wily?
I think you
Dr.
mean
Wily.
Wowie.
Dr. Wily.
Dr. Wily. We have to find him. Dr. Wily. The Mega Man Archie comic is fucking fantastic.
Yes.
It's so good. The fact that it got canceled is a freaking crime.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm so sad over that.
Super fighting robot. Mega Man.
Okay, like losing
The
Archie Sonic's one thing, ending the Archie Mega Man comic is just sinful.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Mega Man, meanwhile,
Oh, dude, that
Mega-
was hype.
Mega Man
Yeah.
still has to fight Kung Fu
I will-
Cut Man.
I will agree
No,
with Gizmo.
he's
I will
got my
agree with
power.
Gizmo. I will agree with Gizmo. The reveal for Mega Man in Smash 4 was hype. That was awesome.
And then we got
Oh.
Pac-Man, and now Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, and Mega Man were all in one game.
I want to talk about that. I remember people were calling me crazy for saying that Pac-Man was going to be in the game. You just need to look on the people's faces at my school when I was fucking right.
I mean, he had no clear moves. You know, that's no wonder people didn't think he would be in there.
I mean, maybe, but it's Sakurai
Well,
we're talking about.
No, not only that, but since it's developed by Bandai Namco as opposed to
Just Nintendo or HAL
Yeah.
Laboratories.
or as opposed to HAL
Ow.
Laboratories,
Yeah.
there has to be a Bamco representative in there.
I mean, of course. It just, honestly, the one thing that surprises me is that there's only ever been two. Pac-Man and Kazuya, which is like years and years later.
They'll
Meanwhile,
probably-
Kazuya is still throwing Smash characters off of cliffs
Off
to this
cliffs.
day.
They'll probably add in other characters from Bandai Namco in there. And
Yeah, I
Get
can-
over here, Mario.
Oh my
Being able
God.
to go off a fucking cliff.
And meanwhile,
Yeah,
meanwhile, Sora's just like, hey, Mr. Kazuya, what are you doing? Hey, Kazuya,
Yo,
why are
come
you?
here too. Come
Kazuya-
here too, Square Enix boy.
Remember
Kazuya,
when-
wait,
hey,
what's going on? Ah!
Hey, remember when Kazuya and Incineroar had to resurrect all the Smash Fighters after Sephiroth poisoned them all?
No.
You guys don't know the comic? Oh my god, it was so funny.
Oh, the Smash comic. I've read it.
It's so funny. Like, Sephiroth poisons everyone, and Incineroar survives because he was locked away for finding Kirby's secret, and Kazuya was busy throwing people off of volcanoes to notice.
Please forgive me.
No. I think that's what he was doing. I could be mistaken on that, but he was doing something that made him miss being poisoned by
Just
Sephiroth.
on all the floors in Hyrule, then we'll talk about Mercy. Take him away.
Oh yeah,
And
he
then
fought his
Sephiroth
two-
and then as they're resurrecting fighters, Sephiroth comes back to the house to find only Bowser guarding them. He's about to beat the shit out of him. But then Sora comes knocking at the door. Is like, "Hey, is this the right house?" And then beats the shit out of Sephiroth as he cries.
Because haha, we finally got Sora, boys.
Yes.
Well, at least there's a better reason here. He has in the Archie comics why he has to get rid of his power-ups.
Yeah, like Archie, like genuinely speaking, was the most well-written Mega Man media ever. Like, it's holy shit. Like
Cool
the
guys
things
don't
like for
look
example,
at explosions.
like for
They
example,
both think-
Proto Man. Oh wait, hang on, watch this. Watch this.
Hey, Mega Man,
Hang on.
looks like you're full of hot air. And you're full of shit.
Yeah, the Ruby Spears cartoon.
I always found that funny.
That YouTube poop.
It's so good.
You're a little low on air, and you're
but yeah,
full
like
of shit.
to end my comment on what Archie did to Proto Man is genuinely heartbreaking and still makes me tear up. He has some
Yeah,
of the
I
best
kinda-
character arcs I've seen in any comic, honestly.
I also kind of like the actual remembered that he was Breakman for a bit. That was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was great. There was a lot of great references and callbacks during the Mega Man 1 through 3 era. And then it ended. And then it that's a very dead child.
He did.
Um,
Oh my
He
god!
did.
The dog! You know, I actually saw the black and white show on Adult Swim as a kid.
I didn't. I saw the 2000s show.
Oh my
Same.
god.
I saw
I
like
didn't-
the really.
I believe
iffy
Nick
movie.
Cage started the CGI movie.
He did, yes, as
He did.
as the father.
He did.
Remember, guys, he has machine guns in his ass.
Do you know Astro Boy was inspired by Superman?
Big.
Yeah,
Here it
and
is.
then Mega Man was inspired by Astro Boy, and then Astro Boy decided to
He overpowered as fuck.
His boots and underwear are not clothes.
I had Astro Boy toys when I was a kid.
Huh.
I had never seen an episode of the show. I have no idea why I had those toys.
I didn't even know what I was watching when I was a kid. I just turned on the
Excuse
TV every late night and it was on Adult Swim. I'm like, oh, what is this? And I still don't know what it was.
Fucking knows.
Oh, it's the KKK. There to go.
All like dominoes.
Wow, it's like, wow, he's just like Superman. He fought the KKK.
The Superman versus the Klan comic was surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's based off
It's
the
actually
the
very
audio
well
drama.
animated. Not animated, but it's actually very well illustrated. Shit.
Yeah,
It's very well illustrated.
yeah. It feels like its style was inspired by the cartoons around the 1900s era.
I love that about him. Fucking butt ass guns.
God, I saw that movie in theaters.
That's a
Yeah.
good movie,
I saw it
actually.
when I
That's
saw
a
it.
good movie.
Yeah,
It was weird.
the Astro Boy toys I have are from the 2009 movie.
It was a weird movie, man.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was okay,
Let's see
but I
here.
also thought
Freddie-
it was kind of iffy as well.
Casually
Freddie
walked through a
Highmore
stone wall.
as Astro Boy, Nicolas Cage as Dr. Tenma, Samuel L. Jackson as Zog,
Motherfucker, motherfucker.
Why are
Matt
you
Lucas
swearing?
as Sparks, Bill Nighy, Eugene Levy, Donald Sutherland, Nathan Lane, Charlize Theron, Alan
What was
Tudyk,
that?
Kristen Bell,
He shot lasers at his nips.
Oh, that's good
Oh, that
animation.
was-
D. Bradley Baker, Elle Fanning, Ryan Stiles.
Was that the
David
2000s
Allen
cartoon?
Yup, that
No,
was
the 2009 movie.
I need to watch it.
Oh no, he's talking about when he threw a fucking giant skyscraper robot.
I meant the scene right before that, but I assume that's
Oh,
from
this
the
was
scene.
done by the guys who did
no,
the
no, no,
TMNT
no,
movie.
no, 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 no.
Up the ass.
Inject lube straight into ass.
My first choice, I chalk it up to Dr. Tenma's eccentricity.
Oh yeah, he would have thought that was funny too.
Okay then.
What a sick and twisted man. I respect
He
it.
is genuinely a sick man.
Tough as his super plastic skin may be,
You sick bastard, I'm in.
And sometimes a strong enough blow can cause his
Ooh.
bones to break apart.
Of course.
In addition,
Yeah, that doesn't
Astro Boy
exactly mean
also
he's
hurts
broken,
users
though.
to the point of dangerously
Yeah.
draining his power supply.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True.
But hey, sometimes it's worth
Oh,
spending energy to
no.
plow a rowboat chick so hard it levels an entire city.
No matter what the challenge, Astro Boy
What?
always
What?
gets resolved.
What is this?
Bow, bow.
Nick
dude,
Cage,
he-
go away.
He faced up against some weird shit, man.
All right.
Why is he
Let's wa-
shirtless?
Because
Don't ask
he's
questions
always
you don't want to
shirtless.
hit. Don't.
He's not
He's
shirtless.
always-
He's just a robot.
Alex, you forget that Astro Boy is always shirtless.
Let's
That's
watch
my
this.
secret cap. I'm always shirtless.
One thing I will
Yeah.
give this fight is that one thing that helps it is the availability of sprites for both, which we'll
Oh, yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Where's Mega Man? Where's Mega Man?
This is gonna be I was gonna say this is
Hit the
Astro
fan?
Boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're
Oh, dude,
recreating
this-
the Mega Man thing, and now it's Astro Boy. Although the funny thing is, it's not that difficult
It's like,
to.
hey, you stole my building, asshole! Get out of here!
Hey, you stole my
God,
entire
man.
shtick. I do have to say, Mega Man is probably better as a concept than Astro Boy.
Maybe, but they're both.
Mega
good.
Man's like, hey, stop, get out of my fucking building, dude.
That music, though.
That's good. Yeah, the music's great here. I don't know if it's custom or from the other games. I think it's from the other games. Ooh,
That's a lot of DACA.
ooh.
That could never be too much, Daka.
According to Alex, there could never be too much DACA.
No, there can
Oh,
never be
great.
enough
Ooh.
either.
That's why you need more Daka.
Ooh.
I want it
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hard knuckle. Boom.
And I want
Oh.
it now.
I can't
Ooh.
take Hardman seriously just because of the name.
Yeah. I like.
Mega Man's
I
reaction.
love that. Oh.
What are you?
Ooh. The
Oh, this
synergy
is-
in this fight's great.
This is hilarious.
I'm gonna kill a bitch.
Oh. He's like, what? My eyes! I can't see!
My eyes! Zagargo's still nothing!
He's like, get away from me, you sick bastard. I'm out of ammo!
You
I'm
run out
screwed.
of
Oh my
metal blades
You know,
that
I
quickly.
think we might have found where Dr. Robotnik got the idea for the egg robot to have the ass rocket.
Ooh, black hole.
Oh shit, the black hole cannon.
Well, that's clever.
Oh, crash bomber.
Ooh, shit!
And then
How is he gonna escape from this one? Oh no, what he's going to do, I wonder.
and then time
Mutually
stop.
assured destruction.
Flash stopper. Technically, flash stopper's an EMP, so it would affect Astro Boy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, thank God. I love the relief on his face. He just drops it and he walks away like a badass. Look at that.
Who am I to disagree?
It's like, Rush, I need
Oh, hi,
you.
Rush.
In the seventh sea.
Ooh.
Everybody
Oh!
Or you can.
something.
Of course he knows it's Shoryuken. Like, Dr. Light loves Street Fighter.
Something I want to get used
I mean,
by
shit,
you.
man. If
Alex.
can run it, so could Mega Man.
Alex, please, this get annoying.
I'm almost done with the song.
No, you're not.
Some of
Stop.
them want to be
You're
abused.
not.
There, we're
Oh,
done.
the climax.
No more singing Sweet
Ooh.
Dreams for this video.
Thank God. Oh my God, who won though? They both lost. Oh wait.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured Astro Boy would win just because he had more.
He's playing fetch with his head. No.
Oh, you disloyal fool!
Anyone else kind of notice that this is one of the very rare death battles where they have an anime character that goes up against another character that's not from a comic book or another anime?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
I always found those kind of fascinating because they could have done the obvious, like, oh, this versus a comic book, like East versus West thing, but whenever they do like a video game versus an anime, it's always intriguing to me to see why.
His face, his face, is like, oh god.
Stop touching me! I don't want to keep the problem.
No, please, not there. Ah! Wow.
Ultimately, the difference in power, speed, and durability is abundantly clear. And with
So do you think X would have won?
all the blue bombers-
Probably
Eh,
not.
I mean,
Is there a version of Mega Man who
The
would
winner
have?
is Astro Boy.
Maybe.
I guess
Maybe-
Cyber L4's X could win. Otherwise,
Maybe
it would have to fall
EXE,
under
but that's a
Network
stretch considering how strong and fast Astro Boy is.
okay,
Yeah.
so Alex,
You
you
know,
go
this
first.
is very good. I'm going to say that this was a worthy
damn
death.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say that too. I think one thing I will say, it's one of those matchups that's so one-sided, it's kind of hard to make enjoyable, but damn it, the animation's so good. There's so much happening. The
Yes.
combos, the amount of power-ups Mega Man uses, the variety, the synergy this animation has. It's all so good. Like,
I'm gonna put it below the Mega Man Battle Royale.
yeah, I'm with you on
yeah,
that.
let's put it below the Battle Royale.
I think that's
Yeah, I
a
agree.
perfect place for it. Yeah. I don't think we need to debate on this. This is just a really fun, great episode. And like, damn it, like I could go on all day, but I don't want to. I want to go on next. But like I think we all agree on this. We do all agree on this, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just as good as it was when it was first released. It doesn't overstay
Yeah.
the fight, and the analysis doesn't overstay its welcome. The fight, while they didn't use Mugen sprites or anything, they took them straight out of like two entirely different kinds of games.
Yeah.
It really did fit with the scenario too.
Yeah. I think we all agree on this. This was a great episode.
Yes.
Then what
Some
we gotta
Pogger
what do we gotta
stuff. It's underrated. Everybody should rewatch it.
Speaking of one-sided fights.
Yeah.
Hey, we finally get this out of the way.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is
Alex, we already know the outcome of this because of
wah, wah,
you
wah.
know, a certain petty motherfucker.
This is more one-sided than Optimus Prime versus Gundam, and I mean that sincerely.
Yeah,
Like,
this
remember
one was
when-
definitely
Alex?
more one-sided.
Alex,
doesn't
you
mean it was
remember
good.
This
So I
is
don't
the
even
only.
know why they bothered making this. We already saw
Fan
how this
request.
went in the fucking comic.
It's basically unleashing a pup to the
Why are we
fucking
watching
elephants.
an
What did
ad
they
for
think?
The fucking Warcraft movie.
Why were they?
Biggest opportunity in the history of filmmaking.
Why were they? Why this episode? What did Warcraft see and like? Because it got paid. It's money. I mean, okay. This is the only matchup. The only episode to be more one-sided than this is SpongeBob versus Super Friends Aquaman, and that's it. Even Optimus Prime versus Gundam, as one-sided as that is, pales in fucking comparison to Flash
Yeah.
versus Quicksilver.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah, I
saw
guess
how
you
this went in the
argue-
fucking comic.
The only reason why this is even a thing is
And now-
because it's fan requested, man. That's the thing.
Oh, and not only
Yeah.
that, like I said, we already saw how this battle ends via a reverse flat Ash and Goku Black.
Yeah, that retcon is so funny.
Yeah.
It was me, Barry. I moved that statue slightly over.
It was me, Barry. I moved that samurai statue just a couple inches forward, so I could ruin your reputation.
Killing Quicksilver.
I'm Barry
me,
Allen, the
everyone.
dumbest man alive.
It was me, everyone. I was the one who decided the fate of this death battle episode. You go cry and cope in your mother's basement.
Cry.
Cope, seethe, and maul, Barry. Cope, seethe, and maul. But I have more hair than you do. Shut up.
You
He's
know
turned
who
into
has more
Charlie
pussy than
Day.
you, Barry?
Alex,
Literally,
he's turned into
you.
Charlie Day. With that paper trail.
Hi. Hi, Grant Gustin.
How unlucky do you have to be for that to happen?
I think you mean lucky
Really
considering his
unlucky.
powers.
Incredibly fatal. But since this is
Oh,
a scenario,
Flashpoint. That was a hard scene. Ooh.
power to move his body at
Oh, Flashpoint, one of the worst films ever made.
I like that film.
That film is
Oh!
terrible.
The ending
Oh,
was
that's
good though.
huge. Yeah, the ending's great.
You're probably thinking, okay, cool, he's like fast enough to run across
Again,
the
Gizmo, watch our commentary. Hey, just to
I
get
will.
at some
I
insight.
want to say we were robbed of Negan playing Flashpoint Batman in Flashpoint movie.
Yeah, we were.
We were.
to do any
I like
Hey,
Keaton, but damn it, I want to see Negan as fucked up Batman.
two-dimensional energy source, which, when synced with the
Hey, guys, guess what? You know how this could have been all prevented? If Ezra Miller kept his Hawaiian-hating ass in his pants.
Ezra Miller stopped being a fucking prick.
Jesus
It
Christ.
was me, Barry. I was the one who disguised myself as you and beat up all those people, Barry. I was the one who chokeslammed that woman, Barry. It was me, Barry. It was me. All
He just rips
along,
off.
Barry.
He rips off his mask. It's Ezra Miller himself as Reverse Flash.
Honestly, at this point, I hope they do make
Wally
Ezra
West
Miller.
was infinitely faster.
Apparently, the Henry Cavill. I want to mention this. The Henry Cavill cameo was cut from Flashpoint because it led into
Lame.
Brainiac.
Also, I must mention that I'm going to be singing Time in a Bottle for this one because I said
No.
we're done.
No,
with,
no, no. No, no more. I will kill you.
It's relevant.
I will end you.
And make
God damn it. He's doing this. He's been doing this since day one of the series.
I've been doing it since
no.
before then.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
was doing the. Yeah, he was doing this since the unofficial
Hang on.
commentaries.
By that point, one auto second, you know Quicksilver's done. You don't even need to watch the rest. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's done.
Hey,
Boy,
look,
it's
the
almost-
top.
Yeah. Top. One of the worst villains in the history of anything.
And then there's Captain
Funny
Cold,
thing
Captain
about the
Boomerang.
top,
Hey,
someone's
Heat-
actually trying
Heatwave.
to make a mutant sprite out of him.
and Mirror Master. And then the real threat, Eobard Thawne, shows up.
Ooh.
Wow. Dude, imagine having a run on that.
Yeah.
Break the time barrier. Yes, I said time barrier.
Yeah, there's a reason why we've had to make certain changes to Quicksilver's power set.
And cancel a few crossover comic books. We could have had Justice League and the Transformers and He-Man meets the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But no, 52. You have to go for New 52.
He-Man actually did it end up doing stuff up in the Injustice universe.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
that.
remember
He-Man
that.
versus
Who gives a
Injustice. That was
shit?
referencing the big He-Man crossover thing when Skeletor had all the different He-Men all around.
It was me, He-Man. It was me all along, He-Man.
It was me, He-Man.
You know,
I was the one who convinced the artist to not give you a wang.
Skeletor is the most badass and silly villain ever made.
Put your seatbelt on, Beastman.
I do like the ring,
Actual
honestly.
line.
That's cool. I like that.
There are a bunch of He-Man figures at the discount store, but no He-Man himself.
There's Quicksilver.
Hi, Quicksilver. Hi,
Oh,
other
X-Men
Quicksilver.
X-Men Extreme was great.
I'm sorry, what'd you just say?
X-Men
X-Men
Evolution.
Extreme?
X-Men Evolution. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
my
thank
brain.
you, thank you.
I'm sorry.
How about
X-Men
the
Evolution.
Smack-a-ho?
That was great. That's where X-23 got introduced, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like
The
X.
Nostalgia Critic.
Actually,
The
yeah.
Nos- The Nostalgia Critic watched it for Disney December and really liked it.
Not many people know that X-23 was introduced in X-Men Evolution. You had to be there.
Yeah. You just had to
I
be
like
there.
X3. I mostly like her in MTC3 because that's like one of my first golf crushes.
You'll
Hey,
hate what they did
Oh,
to her
yeah,
in the
Rogue
comics.
was- oh my
Hey,
God.
Alex.
As much as I
I'm-
like Rogue,
I'm
though,
sure you love this.
Do you? Oh,
Why-
yeah.
random ass supervillain
High
babysitting.
evolutionary. Yep. So, you know what they did to her in the comics?
Did they
Yeah.
turn into human?
Do you know what fucking Joe Quesada, Jose Quesadilla, John Sandwich himself did?
They gave her an incestual relationship.
No,
Well, that's
no,
the
I'm not
Ultimate
talking
Universe.
about Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. No, I'm talking about X-23.
What do you do?
Oh, they
What
made
did
Turned
they
her
do?
into a preteen prostitute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Say
I
that again.
remember.
What?
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
And her
covering that.
creators had to go back and fix that.
Anyway,
Wait, I couldn't hear you because you lagged out. Say that again. They turned X-23 into a
Preteen.
what?
Joe
Well,
Quesada.
a prostitute.
Yeah, Joe Quesada did
Quesada
that.
did what?
Turned
turned-
X-23 into a
Uh-huh.
preteen prostitute.
Excuse me?
Yes. Don't repeat that. Don't repeat it again. We are not.
So
Why?
would her hymen regenerate every time? Because
I have
It's
to
lagging
ask. You
out.
said
Yeah.
you said the creators had to go back to the comics and fix her. What do you mean?
okay, so once X-Men Evolution was done, the writers of the show took over the X-23 title and retconned Joe Quesada's run on the book out of existence.
Thank God.
Good.
How they,
So,
how they
because
how they retcon it? I'm curious.
they just made it so that when they left, they went back in time to like her origin and made it so that where they left off would not match up with what Joe Quesada did, and so they just went back and
Oh!
it all up.
Stop.
But of course, time travel. Yes.
Stop.
Oh, it wasn't time travel. They
Wait.
just went back to the origin story, told the origin story, and then when they finished telling the origin story and finished up the second volume of the comic, they left it in a position where it was not going to wind up where her
okay, I get.
Quesada
Okay.
left it.
I thought you meant the
is a
characters.
pattern.
I thought you meant
No.
the characters went back in time or something,
No.
but no, this makes more sense.
That's something that I would do if I was put on the Spider-Man comic. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yes.
we're going back to Civil War. Or Spider-Man.
An odd thing that a grown
We're going back to Civil War.
ass
Civil War
man.
doesn't exist.
No. Civil War exists, but Mephisto's offered to Spider-Man. That doesn't exist. Spider-Man exists. But can't see that way.
I
are we
agree.
Isn't
Deadpool,
it kind of weird though
Mephisto.
that someone like Joe
Well, despite his brash
Joe Quesada was handed the entire Marvel universe.
I love how
and
most
he
of this
fucked it
conversation
so hard.
has
Yeah.
nothing to do with Quicksilver. Oh look, there's
Oh,
three
yeah.
of the X-Men.
Because
It's one
well,
thing
that's
if he was
because
in
we know
charge of the
Quicksilver's
Marvel
going to lose this fight.
Yeah, we don't even need to debate this. It's not even a contest.
No.
You don't even. We could just stop the episode and rank it. But now let's watch the animation. Let's see if it's any good. I don't remember much of it, but I remember it being interesting. Let's
And
see
for that,
this.
I will never forgive Joe
cool.
Quesada.
Yeah.
Joe
New York
needs to just
City.
stop
Let's
making
watch.
comments
Let's
Oh,
like
watch.
hi,
that.
Poison.
Yeah.
Captain America just ran over a guy.
See, Captain America's okay, Alex.
The only time you'll ever
Awesome.
He's okay.
This is the only
He
time you'll
healed.
ever hear stuttering Craig's voice.
Yeah, that's Craig
Oh,
as
shit.
Captain America. Stop
Only time you'll
whistling.
hear him
That's
say
hurting
that.
my
In fact,
ears.
Edwin Tiong voice is Quicksilver.
Oh, dead child. Ooh, I do like
if
that.
I could save time
Shh, Alex,
and
Alex.
tomorrow and make all
No, watch this.
I got her.
Oh shit, that's a nice link to the original Flash comics.
Why is
Yeah.
there so much fucking lag in my head?
Oh, is that a reference to the first issue? The girl falling?
No, not the first issue, but the issue to where Flash meets Jay Garrick, and it's like, oh no, I got it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I could be grasping at straws, but I thought that was kind of neat.
Hey, that's the Blake Neely soundtrack.
Yep.
Now
The only good thing about the Flash show.
The sense of
Shamelessly-
speed here is actually better than Wally versus Archie Sonic.
I like
Yeah,
that episode, and it's
shamelessly-
true. Oh, Marvel
This
vs.
is how you do
Capcom
running
music.
animation.
The Blake Neely Flash theme is the one that Danny Elfman would shamelessly steal from for his Flash
And
theme.
what did I say about that voice?
I just gave myself a cramp doing that voice. Give me a moment. Ah!
No.
Well, don't do that voice then. Jesus Christ.
I have horrific pain right now. Oh God.
What a loser.
We're recreating the
Okay, I'm back. Ow.
we're recreating the speeder bike chase from
Oh, look at
Star
that.
Wars.
That's so
see.
great. California, they're out.
Yeah, see, this actually conveys speed a lot better, wouldn't you say, Alex?
Yep. And they're Indiana Jonesing their way across the map.
Ooh.
No, they're doing the Muppets method.
I like how it is one big race. Like, it's not just a one-on-one fight. They're racing. I mean, yeah, they do fight, but, you know.
Oh, gee. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Owie!
It
That
hurt.
hurt.
I could still
Nah.
handle it.
That's
That
Streets
poor
of Rage
minion
guy.
from Streets of Rage,
I
yeah.
jumped on the guy! That's great.
Turn this around.
He's spinning! Look at him
The fact that the
go!
Flash actually does stuff like this makes this no less
does.
ridiculous.
He does do
He's
that.
standing on the tree! It's so good.
Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA.
Oh, birds, watch this. Watch the sound effects.
Okay then.
What were those sound effects used for this?
Birds. My god.
Hey, can we talk about how that girl's probably dead by now?
Flash, so you're fast.
No.
Yeah, why are they bothering with this? Why
Because-
are
Wait, holy shit, I just
Because they
recognized
figure-
he's doing...
Because
I just recognized
Quicksilver's
it.
like, hey, want to race to Japan? And then Barry's like, I got time. Let's do it.
I've got they're too involved in their dick waving contest to worry about heroism. This is like a scenario you'd expect to see in The Boys.
Hey, you guys can hear Quicksilver's voice, right? Because it kind of reminds me of the guy who voiced Nazo and Nazo Unleashed.
That's what I said. Edwin
Oh.
Cheong voices is Quicksilver, and he
Oh.
is Nazo. Oh, and
That's
Nazo
a-
Unleashed.
Oh,
Among many other
Oh.
roles.
I like
Maximum
this
Spider-
more.
Wait a minute.
I like I
I
am
mean, no one likes
Steve.
Nazo.
I do like how the Blake Neely theme is a fairly definitive theme.
And meanwhile, Alex,
at
you
the
can.
speed of force.
and meanwhile,
is much
guy-
better.
And Reverse Flash kills Quicksilver.
Yeah,
There
if you-
you go.
yeah, I was gonna say, if you notice in the background, on two earbard thoughts are moving that statue slightly.
I think I see someone with pink hair in the background as well.
As fast as Quicksilver.
Magneto's like,
Magneto
God
just
damn
looked
it.
Now they massacred my boy.
Clearing the speed of light is great and all.
The Justice League will pay for this.
should
Superman
be-
then wrecked Magneto's shit.
This should be the shortest analysis ever, all things considered. You don't even need to explain it, just yeah, this.
And in case you're wondering, 12 attoseconds is the shortest period of time humanity
By the
has
way,
ever
that's what they
lived.
meant when they said that Captain America sees faster. He perceives things faster than an average human being, or than any normal human being could, thereby making the analysis in Captain America versus Batman bullshit.
Don't mind him,
I'm-
audience.
Alex,
he still
Alex.
has PTSD.
We still need to put Captain America and Deathstroke in a staring contest.
You can taste the salt.
The cope.
The winner is the Flash.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that was pretty damn good.
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty
it
damn
was-
good.
it was
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty damn
Good.
good.
I
All right,
like
let's
how
go
we're
off there.
all. I like how we're all in agreement. Like we don't even need to debate. Just pretty damn good. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be like below, but no. Like, so where should we put this?
See.
Like,
I'm going to put this. I'm going to say it's above Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I can agree with that. Cause
Yeah,
it's
yeah, let's put it there.
You know what? Yeah, I'll agree with that. I don't really have any debate on that. But I agree with that placement.
Put it
We're
right
on
by
pretty-
guys.
the thing.
This is the dick stroking
Yeah,
episode where we all agree.
we already
with each other.
explained what we thought about this earlier, so we can just go back and spin.
But yeah, like, despite being one side, it was super fun, which proves that a one-side matchup doesn't mean it's dead. Now we spin.
Yeah, but it all depends on storyboarding and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but
Hold up.
oh,
Season 1 death battle.
we're back to
Okay.
season. We're
One
going
more
back
classic
to the
ones.
best. Yeah, this is a goodie. This is a pretty goodie one, even if
This
it's
one
really
was
stupid.
weird.
It was
This-
weird, but it's funny.
I feel like this one was a more jokey though. That's why I feel like if they remade it, it would have been a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially since
probably.
Riptor has more stuff thanks to the reboot.
Yeah. It
I
still
can't
would be
even
one-sided,
imagine.
though.
I can't even imagine Yoshi doing that much better against Riptor with all that tech on him. I mean, in the Killer Instinct, in the new Killer Instinct game.
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
loves
Riptor.
Yoshi.
Everyone loves Yoshi. My sister loves Yoshi, and she's not even a gamer.
Well, yeah,
Look how
if
cute he
there's
is.
a
Your
flush of a
sister.
Mario character I
Constantly
want.
followed by incredibly happy music.
I
Alex,
wish
how was-
Yoshi. I wish Yoshi would come back to Death Battle, though. Who would he even face?
I don't know, Barney.
You know what? Yeah, they could get a really good episode out of Yoshi versus Barney.
Barney, like Barney the dinosaur.
Yes, because Barney the
Barney the
dinosaur
dinosaur.
has some really weird abilities.
You know what? Sure.
You
Do it.
love me.
Yoshi
Because on the
versus
one hand,
Barney.
you have like the cartoon
Detail.
children's character, and on the other hand, you have the mascot suit children's
Barney
character.
is a dinosaur, and I real magic.
And yeah, it makes sense because Yoshi appears in more of the kiddie variety games, like the really easy ones that are still really fun. Outside of the first two games, which are pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Yoshi's Island DS was pretty hard too. It's Yoshi's New Island and the Wool games I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
They're good, but easy.
Why doesn't Yoshi use use those kinds of ability?
He's an animal.
No,
He's not very
like no. Like, why didn't he use those abilities in this battle?
You know, I need to call myself out. I was about to say he's not very smart, but he drives a fucking car.
I was gonna say
And he
Yoshi is
golfs.
technically Yoshi
And he-
isn't
and
exactly.
he golfs. He does baseball. Oh, he
he
does
does
pretty much
sports.
everything.
Yeah.
He's able to drive vehicles, and he's able to go up against almost anybody in close quarters combat.
Oh, and he can talk too.
I want to say, of course,
Sometimes.
Rare would make a Raptor a playable character in a fighting game. Only
Yeah.
Rare would do that. It's awesome. Yeah, this was before the reboot too.
I mean, have we seen Riptor's design? We've all seen Riptor's redesign, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
I think
It's
Riptor's
awesome.
redesign is fine. Yeah.
I like it. You can also use the original design as well.
Yeah, I do
So we
like it a lot to do the original design, but I also quite like that we get the feathers for remake Riptor to make it more accurate.
Yeah.
Well, Velociraptors are supposed to be tiny, not like their Jurassic Park counterparts.
Yeah.
Well, the Jurassic Park ones are actually Utah Raptors, which were classified as the adult version of the Velociraptor back when the original book was written.
Nerd.
Since then, we have found out that they're not the same thing.
Yummy.
Yeah, they're their own
Nerd.
Similar thing happened with the
Nerd.
Triceratops, which I believe was seen as a different species to the Styracosaurus, but no, Styracosaurus, hang on. Styracosaurus.
Alright, let's watch the episode. Please stop Googling.
Yeah, so the Styracosaurus is the adult version of the Triceratops, I believe.
Right.
Wait, so that fucking Triceratops is a kid?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, the
that's
Power Rangers
funny.
defeat themselves, man.
That didn't work. Oh no. Oh. Oh. That was awful.
But it's canon, unfortunately.
Oh. I like that.
Okay, no, it was the Torosaurus.
Oh, he got his eyes. Oh. Oh.
That is the biggest shit Yoshi took in his whole life.
It's Boomstick's car.
Yep.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Why was his car there?
Boomstick, why did you park your car there?
Why? Why is this car at Yoshi's Island? Wait, does that mean their base at the time was in Yoshi's Island?
I mean, you don't really get a lot of trouble in Yoshi's Island, so it's a good place to hide out.
True. I'm pretty sure they're currently under Kami's house canonically, but I have to double check. No, not Kami's house. Lookout. Yes, the Lookout.
Well, you mean Super Kami Dead Days Lookout?
Yes. I don't even know how to rank this episode. It's so charming. It's so charming,
very good episode, but
it's. How do we rank this? RGS, do you have any ideas?
Alright, because it's charming, obviously it's very charming and it's very cool, and like we can acknowledge that it's a joke, and we knew that obviously Yoshi was gonna win just because he had the more feats, I guess. But I guess we could put it in it was fine, but put it like at the very top of it was fine.
I don't know. I'm putting it at the top of it was pretty damn good.
Really?
I
don't know if I'll put it that
I'd put it in the middle of pretty damn good.
I will agree with that one then.
In the middle? Yeah, you mean like right here, right?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, is that what you're talking about? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Gizmo, where did you say? Gizmo?
Gizmo's dead.
Gizmo, we lost Gizmo. It's 3 votes. I guess we'll leave it there. We're just gonna move. Oh, we just spin it. God damn it! Sorry, Gizmo.
So yeah, Gizmo, what do you think about Yoshi versus
Oh,
Riptor?
we got a good one. We got a good one. Ah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is so good.
We almost had James Bond versus
John
yeah.
Wick.
John
Well,
Wick.
you know what?
Wick, yeah.
But
John
you know
Wick,
what?
all
This
the
is
jank.
oh, we are in for a treat, guys. You're not
Where
gonna
did you
believe
put-
this, but you're not gonna believe this, guys. Oh, where do we put it? Before I go on, we put it in the middle of pretty damn good.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. It's
So, yeah. But yeah, we're okay. We're in for a treat. This episode is in the middle of pretty damn good. So between what was it? Between the cat episode and Red Hood.
I would have put it in. It's fine.
Fair enough. All right, we're in for a treat. This is a great episode. Genuinely speaking,
Actually.
As I've mentioned before, Chris Tergliafera,
Matrix,
who voice acted Sigma in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, came back to reprise his role in this death battle, but he went under an alias so as to avoid any
legal issues. Yeah. And we'll get to the voice acting, but it's all amazing.
I genuinely do not like how Angry Joe dismissed Sigma as like this something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sigma has a lot of depth. It's just that
Sigma is literally the Ganondorf of
it's not
Mega
his
Man
own fault that he
franchise.
doesn't play Mega Man.
No, I wouldn't even say of the Mega Man universe. I would say of the Capcom universe.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not his fault that he doesn't play enough games to know who this guy is.
Yeah.
Even though he's
the kind of guy who plays all these Call of Duty games and
I want to say,
despite still playing them.
Let's talk about Ultron for a bit. I don't know how to start this conversation.
I was just gonna initially say I'm jealous of Hank Pym because he doesn't treat Jen right, especially in this series.
Yeah.
Age of Ultron is an underrated movie. Moving on.
You know, I will say,
At least it's not the comic.
yeah.
Basically, just Days of Future Past again.
Yikes. Yeah,
Meets
I remember
the Terminator.
that. Everyone dies.
Yeah, Ultron's cool.
Wolverine
I
goes
like
back in
Ultron.
time to kill Hank Pym because that's a great idea.
Oh yeah,
That is
this
definitely.
is the... You were saying?
Yeah,
Somebody watch
I like
Doctor
Ultron.
Who. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
base his mind off of a guy who's gotten multiple personality disorder in the future. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a clever idea.
Okay, Alex, would you say that Ultron was better off created by Tony Stank or by a Hank Pym?
I mean, both of them have their problems. Ultron wise.
I think that makes it more interesting, though, seeing how they're both created by two entirely different people.
I want
I
to mention this.
still
This
prefer,
is
two similar but different ends.
I want to say, worth noting, Josh Wheaton, whatever you might want to say about the guy, whatever you might want to think, he originally wanted to have Hank Pym make Ultron his movie, but then Ant-Man was removed because of some Marvel fuckery, so he was forced to remove all the Ant-Man references from the script. Also, Marvel also fucked him over and forced him to remove Captain Marvel from the movie as well.
Yeah, and the actress he cast as Captain Marvel would have been much better than Captain.
Yeah.
Who do they get?
I can't remember who it was, but she actually looked like Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
She had the build, and I saw some clips, and it was.
Did she have an actual ass?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she actually
Cyborg.
did squats.
The ass is the most important part, Alex. Why didn't you mention that first?
Because I thought it went without.
They're showing like the best Avengers animated show, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, I also really
It makes
prefer
me
when
sad because
Ultron
it got canceled.
Yeah,
I know, right?
And it had Drake Bell instead of Josh Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we are just full with agreeable takes today.
Drake Bell got replaced by
Merry
somebody who was even
Christmas,
worse.
everybody! Merry hot take Christmas
And
New
then Robbie
Year's.
Damon got replaced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Santatron! Santatron!
What the? Hi, Jonah Hex.
I'm
I
back.
didn't expect to find you in the Marvel Universe and be a robot.
Remember, guys, the best Ultron is the Ultron that actually is Ultron. It's like the actual computer Ultron, not like,
Oh yeah, the
Tony
Age of
Stark
Ultron. Age of Ultron, they also forced Joss Whedon to use the ultra-wide scope aspect ratio, and then they let the guy who did Ant-Man use something that was close to 16:9, which is the same aspect ratio Joss used on Avengers.
I need to mention this. Remember when the Ultron made a peace treaty with the Marvel Zombies and fused together into making one ultimate being?
I do.
Marvel Zombies ended so poorly.
It wasn't even that. It was Marvel Zombies versus Age of Ultron.
They ate Galactus.
Dude, that was
That's
awesome.
Not how you do that.
That was awesome, though. Come on now.
No,
That's
remember
not how the power cosmic works.
Hang on. Remember Amish
That's not how
Punisher?
any of this works.
Remember Amish Punisher?
Amish Punisher?
Amish Punisher, yes.
Do you remember Amish Superman?
No.
I do. It was from a really weird comic. Alternate timeline.
I can't with fucking comics today. I can't.
Yeah, one of these days we're gonna get you guys reading some comics, and comics are great, but they're also really fucking weird.
And people say Ken Pender's run is weird. Have you seen some of the shit Marvel and DC have done?
God.
No, Ken Penders is still really weird because he's one.
It is.
Have you ever seen his art? His art for the most recent. I wish he'd use AI art. Please, Ken, start using AI art for your.
Ultron is a woman in Tony Stark's body.
That was the thing. Oh, funny thing about that. The funny thing about that, when Tony Stark got his body back, he the first thing he did was look under the blanket to see if he still had his bits, and they had He had to be told by, I think it was Black Widow, saying, "Oh no, yeah, you're completely a man again."
Can we talk about how Sigma was basically a god in the Archie comics and it was awesome?
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
but they're not
surprised they
using that
didn't
on it.
composite feats from the comics in the game. No, wait. It
To be,
seemed like...
to be fair, he did with outside help with the chaos energy stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, there was also Marvel's Capcom Infinite where Ultron and Sigma fused. I'm surprised we never mentioned that.
I feel like
I
that
mean,
was...
I kind of figured that was a given.
Well, here's the thing. It's an interesting plot point, but if it were told in order, it might have actually turned out to be a better story.
My issue is that we never got to play a playable version of Ultron Sigma. I'm still upset.
I agree with that.
Oh, Sigma
Honestly,
was
I would've-
awesome. Sigma was awesome to play as in Marvel's Capcom Infinite. You were saying RGS?
Honestly, I was just about to say it'd be really interesting if we actually got to hear more about Ultron Sigma as an actual threat, rather than just, oh yeah, he took over two of the worlds, guys.
Yeah. Looks like the forbidden love child of Buzz Lightyear and Zurg. God.
That's an image.
But yeah,
So,
that's a good. RGS makes a good point. Like we never actually see Ultron
like
Sigma take over everything.
I like
never-
I like the voice acting from the blue water duck for the Mega Man X stuff.
Ah, my ears! Ah! My ears, Mario! They burn!
Ben,
as they do
why
now.
do I have to keep
My
telling
ears,
you?
my ears, Mario, they burn. Now sounds like this for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't need a reason. I've got my way. My own way, yay.
Hey, it's my cold brother, Antonio! Hi, Antonio!
What happens?
And I swear to
will
God,
never
I
give
will
up the
mute.
fight.
And I swear to God, I will mute you.
There's no way I will run
Don't
away
tempt
from
me. I'll do
all
it.
of my frights.
If Alex can sing on repeat, I can do the Toad voice.
No, you can't. My singing is
Aw.
beautiful.
I mean, I can go on tangents.
Gerald
and I'll
Matthews is who voices
experience more.
Sigma in Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. That's actually my favorite voice of Sigma.
I don't know. I do prefer his more gravelly voice in 4, but I can see why you like Maverick Hunter X because it is a really
Wait,
good portrayal.
X4?
Yeah.
He was
But-
an X4.
But that voice acting is terrible.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so good.
No.
Hey, Momoko Wenger.
And meanwhile, in Mega Man and X8, he was voiced by Dave Petit, aka Master Asia from G Gundam.
He just keeps coming back. Wait,
Yeah.
Hi,
That's
Dr.
like my
Doppler.
favorite voice. I love Doppler.
he just keeps. Oh, zombies, Sigma.
Yeah, that's like I
Yeah,
said. Yeah, he's
obviously, that's
basically
kind of it.
Ganondorf.
Yeah. And this is all because he wanted to be a good guy and beat the shit out of Zero, and then they just switched evil
He's
and
basically
good.
coping that Zero is the better good guy.
Man,
Well,
Zero,
dude,
you're
he's the
so
mean-ass
cool.
Well,
and
in the
he's still
retcon
coping
lore,
over it.
it turns out that
Oh god, that was badass when he
Sigma-
did that.
that Sigma was kind of being like, I want to see if I could go Maverick at will. Why don't I see who I could convince? Boomerang Kwanger?
What even is that?
I never got why that he always go after
Oh,
X.
okay.
Like,
They
I love
actually
it
give an
because
answer to
X
that.
represents the new generation, or
Okay.
X mostly just because he possesses a potential unlike any other or Reploid.
yeah, I did figure that. Like because he's the next generation,
He has
he has
limitless potential. That's why he goes after X.
God damn.
It's really too bad that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out the way it did, considering
Yeah.
how great it plays.
Yeah.
And for anyone
Oh, and not
wondering
only
who's to blame for Infinite, it's both Disney and Capcom. It's
Oh,
both of them.
Yep.
and not only that, it's actually better animated than Injustice 2.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Punching over fences and shit.
Injustice 2 looks like
That's
garbage.
Borderlands, isn't it? No, wait. No, that's not. That's something else.
Hold on,
Damn.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, why does Zero have his shoulder pads? That's not its body that you should be having.
Yep. Yep.
Remember,
Yep.
Duo was holding back because Mega Man
Yep.
had good energy.
Yep. Oh, always come back. Sigma was William Afton before William Afton was a thing.
He's
Just
better
less-
William
just-
Afton.
I mean, just less child murder. Actually, he's probably murdered children too. So.
He's murdered robots.
And I'll become more powerful than you could possibly
Alright, guys.
imagine.
All right, we need to watch the animation. It is freaking amazing. Watch and witness.
God, we need to see that armored Ultron look.
Oh, hi,
They
Vile.
actually had to
Hi,
make a
Vile.
decision amongst themselves who would appear by
Ooh.
Sig.
By Sigma.
Yeah.
Hi, Avdol.
Oh!
I don't know. I would have preferred if Ultron was a bit more logical compared to Sigma's more emotional output.
Here we go! It's the sequel to Dr. Eggman versus Wily we've been waiting for. Ah.
The animation's really good, though.
Oh, it's oh! Oh!
And they're using Psycho Sigma. That's
The
kind of
music. The music's so
Yep,
good.
Psycho
Oh!
I love that.
Psycho Sigma matches Ultron's color scheme the most, so I think that's probably
Ooh.
why.
Yep.
cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not only that,
Oh.
they didn't want to use. They likely didn't want to use
Ooh.
X6's sprite.
Oh! So good. Ooh! Ah.
Mouth beam.
Mouth laser.
I like that 8-bit music as it's shattered.
That bit crush sound is fucking great.
Yeah, no, this actually handles itself really well.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a mistake.
Yep, Sigma's totally
Ooh,
dead.
yeah.
bathe in your oil.
Oh!
God, I love how threatening that actually sounds. Rip out your circuits and bathe in your oil.
Oh yeah, those are the hands from the same fight, I think. Or it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from X5.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
Ah, that is so awesome.
cool.
so bad. Get him.
This Resident
Ooh.
Crush that body for good measure.
Ooh. Oh, the robot head.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh!
using Skull Sigma from fucking 6.
Oh, here's where it gets better. The
Oh,
best,
yeah.
one of the best deaths.
The Matrix.
Yep. Sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, look at the Mega Man robots as well.
Yeah, they all have his face.
Are you not entertained?
It's time for a death battle.
I have resolved to stop saying that in the boomstick voice because My fucking throat is killing me. But yes, very much so.
Now you know how Chad feels when doing the voice.
It is indeed time for a battle. The
Yep.
death.
Time for a death battle.
Let's watch the results.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a lot of TNT. Oh, damn.
Sigma could
Yep.
scale to illuminating who has a star-busting feat, but the specifics of the feat are never really explained. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Heatman's atomic fire, but Ultron's adamantium. Yeah, I can see that. But I
It's
don't think you can bring
ridiculous.
Heatman into it.
Yeah, this is another one of those where I just realized I haven't put Hulk versus Doomsday anywhere on this list.
Oh,
We
thank
haven't
you.
got
Yes,
that one?
somebody mentioned that a duo was holding back.
See, Death Battle's good with the research, RGS. You just have to have
Sometimes,
faith.
sometimes,
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Most of the
Not
Except
time.
except when it's Bleach versus Naruto.
Maybe about, I'll say about 25% of the time. Sometimes
No, I would say-
they come to the
I
right
would say
conclusion
most-
with the wrong formula a lot of the time.
I would say most of the time they've been correct. We only ran into a few of them so far that have been really bad, or just
That's it.
wrong in some way.
I'll give them a generous 65% because there's still the
Okay.
45% I don't agree with.
I would say 75% for me, but I'm just biased.
I'm unbiased. That's my issue.
I hate you, Father. I will make.
I hate you, Father. I will destroy you.
I hate you, Father.
Man, what did I say about that voice?
Okay, so I'm gonna put this above Wolfie Boys and below Scrooge and Shovel Knight.
Same.
Yeah. Wait,
I
where?
think that's a fair ranking.
Okay, so
And where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Where
up,
did I...
up.
Oh, yeah.
Between Sonic and Roshi.
Yeah, there it is. All right. So where'd you
Okay.
say?
Okay, so I'm putting it below. I'm putting it between Scrooge McDuck versus Shovel Knight and the Wolfie Boys.
Oh, below it. I was gonna say
Yes.
above it.
Yeah, so between Scrooge and Shovel Knight and the Wolfie
Oh.
Boys.
I would say above Scrooge. What do you guys think?
Kevin agrees.
Yeah.
Actually, this might be a bit
Well,
contentious
Scroo-
for me. I do like the army aspect, but it isn't enough to beat Scrooge versus Shovel Knight because Scrooge versus Shovel Knight is a very good and comical fight.
You know
Like
what?
that's how you do
Yeah,
comical.
I'll agree. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with that.
We have first 3 rows.
But man, this was a good episode. There's a lot to love. There genuinely is.
Gizmo, you're on the same page as us?
What, it's time
He's
for a
dead.
death battle?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a really good episode. I mean, they done the research well. They referenced some shit that's
Also-
pretty good. That's
Yeah, it
for
also didn't
everything,
feel
too.
too short. It felt like there was
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh, yeah.
a lot of things going on. There was a lot of
Yep.
punch to the fight. Like things
Great
went,
voice acting. Great
happened.
interactions.
The little
Shit
stuff was
happened,
all-
and it felt like there was a conclusion that meant something.
I will say this: some people don't like the episode because the death isn't really a death. But let's be honest,
It's a
this
death,
is a fate. This is a fate. This is a fate worse than death for Sigma to become a slave to something else.
And
Admittedly,
even then, this is death in terms of machines. Like if they're like, oh, it's not death. All he did was take over his body. No, he erased his data, replaced it with his own, and now Sigma.
I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, you got a point. If I just took him over, but
He took him
yeah.
over,
I was
but
gonna-
people don't really understand that these guys are mostly machines, so therefore they get taken over.
Yeah.
Like all machines, they have data. So if anything, Ultron
Yeah.
deleted it, replaced it with his own, and now Sigma belongs
right.
literally and
All right.
figuratively.
So before we go on, what were you saying, RGS?
I was just about to say, I think the issue is really the presentation of it for some people. While I can get it and I can vibe with it, it is a case where maybe there should have been like a big explosion thingy to indicate that
Yeah.
yes, he has been overwritten. But that's like a mild nitpick because
Yeah.
some people don't understand what Ultron's security can do and how Sigma is ultimately just the virus at that point.
The song in this episode, I will also say, is very underrated. You all should give it a listen.
Yeah,
It's
I
by
like
Brandon
this
Yates.
one.
This is
Yeah,
a
it
great
was
one.
actually a good song.
So now, spinny, spinny, spin. What do we gotta get, boys and girls?
Wheel of morality.
don't do
Turn,
that voice
turn,
again.
turn. Show us the lesson we should learn.
We learned that I hate myself.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! We almost hit one of the bad episodes. I'm glad
Let's
we
get
dodged that
Terminator
bullet.
versus Robocop. I remember those were good.
Oh,
Oh.
Alex, you jinxed us. You gave us a
Oh.
mediocre episode. How
This
dare
is an
you?
okay episode.
Okay.
The penultimate
I
episode
like
of
this
season
one.
2.
I mean, I
What-
like this pairing. I don't remember this.
Was it season
Alex,
4? Was it?
It's
And what season
it's
was?
the penultimate episode of season 2. Before Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's
Digital
right.
Hunt.
This was season 2. You're right. Yeah. Okay. I just needed a reminder.
So Alex, you remember that pitch where I had Green Arrow as Hawkeye? Is like, I'm telling you, you gotta get yourself a boxing glove arrow. It's like, why would I ever need that? It's like, have you ever wanted to punch someone, but they're all the way over there?
Oh.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
With that stupid of a premise, Queen, I'd rather just wear goggles and use guns instead.
Yeah, but when you can shoot arrows as fast as Ollie and Clint can, I think guns are unnecessary in there.
Yeah.
Well, fucking
like
tell that
guns-
to
I feel
Ultimate
like-
Hawkeye.
I will say this. I feel like giving guns to these guys would be a nerf.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's why you should tell that to Ultimate Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Ultimate Hawkeye is badass, much more badass than regular Hawkeye.
But what if
Yeah,
you
he
gave
looks
them
badass, but-
arrows that also shot guns?
He's got a point. He's got a point there.
So shotgun arrows.
Yes.
Shotgun arrows.
That sounds like something a Green Arrow Punisher fusion would use.
Dude, just like
Really
instead of
surprising
giving
that it
Hawkeye
breaks the Green
like
Lantern's
guns,
will.
just give him crossbows or like a ballista.
You know, that
Yeah,
sounds
you
like
shoot-
something from the Amalgamation universe that Marvel and
my
DC did.
God.
Oh my God.
Try not to.
Yeah, headshot.
Is that a Greg Land comic?
I think so.
Oh,
Oh,
Holy
I hate
holy
this so
shit.
much. This art looks awful.
Oh, so like regular humans look like. Wah!
Fell off, / the yacht crashed. In a
It's
storm.
okay, Oliver. You'll get a sexy beard later.
and you'll either be voiced by Ken Schritter or Alan Tudyk.
And possibly become an annoying ass self-proclaimed social justice warrior. We try not to think about that era of the Green Arrow comics.
It never happened. Move on.
They keep bringing it up and down in Justice 2 whenever you fight against them.
Damn. He's a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he handled the whole fucking area of Somalia pirates.
Arrow
He's like
season
the
1,
actual...
back when the show was legitimately great.
Back when the show
Like,
didn't
I can
pander
definitely
to people that didn't
see-
watch it.
I could definitely see like a Green Arrow Far Cry game.
Oh, you
That
know.
would be really good.
Yes. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
genius.
This is from
I
Brandon.
love
guys,
how-
how do you think Ubisoft would fuck that one up?
Majorly.
Unless they'd be
Green Arrow
Ubisoft.
guns.
Alex,
No, give it to
I
the
feel
guys
like you
who
need
made-
to understand that Ollie is the type of man who would sing his own theme music.
He
Well,
would.
Optimus Prime can play his over his loudspeakers. Does that count?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying-
your best when I'm going
yeah, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. Ollie, he will just sing his theme music and just be like,
Remember?
da da da.
Remember that
Da-da-da-da.
time remember DC Sist where Green Arrow shot zombified.
Oh, come on, the boxing glove
fucking
arrow is
Aquaman.
awesome.
Oh, I love
No,
the fact
do you guys
that
know what I'm?
thing-
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
You're talking
You know,
about Beast, yeah?
DC Sis, the Green Arrow shot zombified Aquaman during like a hurricane.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
badass. He's like,
You know,
"Fuck
it's
you,
kind of
Batman."
odd that they never even bothered to try and make a version of the boxing glove arrow an arrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
kinda
they
odd.
did actually.
Did they? I stopped
Yeah.
watching after a while.
Well, when did you stop watching?
The last thing I remember was him fighting
Hello,
Slade.
Dinah.
Okay,
Ooh.
that was back in season 2. Unfortunately, they started embracing some of the shittier aspects of the comics
Oh,
later
hey.
on, and then they
Guys, it's-
kind of gave up on
Guys,
making
it's
the show
Black-
good.
it's Black Canary, a character that's in one of the 6 worst episodes ever made so far.
Yes, but she
I
was
bet
the
we
best
have
part in
Also
all
in
of
one of
them.
the worst films ever made.
Yeah,
Great.
she can't
Yeah.
catch a break.
Let's remember, she's still the best part in all of them.
God.
Oh my god!
Torture. There's no way around it. He tortures people. But it's for the greater good.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Jesus.
Oh
Dude,
my
it's straight
Straight
god!
up fucking Robin
Ah.
Hood shit there.
Tick, tick, boom.
He was great in Batman: Brave and the Bold.
Hey, he's not all.
Is that
Was.
still Brave and the Bold there?
No,
No,
it's
that's
not mentioned.
that's
Oh,
Batman.
God,
on
that was-
By the way,
that
fun
looks
fact
so
in that
good.
DC animated showcase, Mr. Green Arrow was saving that girl. Oh, that girl.
Florist.
Oh, this is a
Dan-
great moment.
He only won because he was moving.
In that animated special, he was voiced by Neil McDonough.
Who would
Ooh!
go on to play
Really good.
I love that.
Yeah, who would actually
That's
go
so
on to play a
badass.
Green Arrow villain named Damien Dark.
Who is actually
Uh,
a Teen Titans villain.
Yes,
All right,
but I
so-
will repeat that. Damien Dark.
Can we talk
That is
about
a
how?
really
Can
dark
we? Hang on. Can we talk about how Disney
Right next to
butchered the
Doctor
Hawk?
Doom and
Can we?
Lex
Hang on, hang on,
Luthor.
hang on, hang on, hang on. Can we talk about how Disney butchered the end of the Hawkeye TV show and removed so
Okay,
much scenes?
Can we talk about how Bobby Morse already exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but then they went ahead and made his previously unnamed wife Bobby Morse again?
We don't talk about that. Honestly, my fear is that there are just multiple
Can we
agents
talk
and
about the fact
generations.
Can we talk about the fact that before they messed him up, the MCU actually had a better idea of Clint Barton, and then
Also,
the comics.
Yeah, because they couldn't decide whether he was deaf or not. Green
Yeah.
Arrow being deaf got retconned.
Didn't they give him like prosthetics or whatever the hell,
Yeah,
like
they gave him-
earbuds or some shit?
Okay,
No,
so
I'm
they
talking
gave him
Barton.
prosthetics, they healed his deafness, they made him deaf again, and they gave him prosthetics, made him deaf again, and then, yeah, there's the Robin Hood thing again.
The MCU is the only thing that's been consistent with that.
Yeah.
I
No
want to
question,
say
but-
I do like
Sure.
the Hawkeye show, but there's so many scenes that they cut that's almost fucking ridiculous. There are scenes
Oh, yeah.
integral to the plot that are only available in deleted scenes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, well, it's a Disney Plus show. It can be as long as you fucking want it to.
Like
There
there's
is no
obscene-
mandatory
there's-
runtime.
This is a spoiler. So I
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
We
So
all
Oh,
thought
I
Nervous
missed
Nick,
To give-
right?
to give an example, what's the girl's name? His psychic. What's her name again?
Kate Bishop.
Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop. Her mother had some kind of deal with Kingpin, and there's a scene in the show where she has this big meeting with him in like a table in a restaurant. It's one of the most important scenes in the show, and it was deleted off of the last episode.
Yeah, that would kind of explain why Kingpin was there even in the series, but I never watched
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How do we
I
feel
like-
about
this
Jeremy
is-
Renner as Hawkeye?
He's really good. This is like that time. Okay, this is like every time you go into the
Arrows.
deleted scenes on a Harry Potter DVD and you find out, oh, here's the scene that makes it make sense. Mostly.
God bless fan edits, man. God bless them all.
Yeah.
But seriously though, like the Hawkeye show would have been good if Disney stopped cutting shit from it. I feel bad for the people who worked on that show because they got really screwed over.
Yeah, Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron was a similar way because
Yeah.
every scene
hi,
that makes
Natasha.
that make every
Oh,
scene
damn.
that makes that movie make sense was left on the
Oh,
cutting room
damn.
floor.
Yeah.
Those abs.
Them girl
Abs.
abs, yeah.
I love that one.
They
That's a
separate
really
No,
good
the
edit.
face.
Everything sucks.
You know what pisses me off about this analysis though? They never once made a reference to Ultimate Hawkeye. Because that was
Ultimate Hawkeye is kind of terrible.
you know, but he's also kind of badass though. He literally
He
killed a bunch of
is.
guys right after his family got murdered. He literally killed a bunch of guys with nothing but kitchen utensils and plates.
True.
Look, I
How
know
awesome
he looks
is that?
Now-
cool, but he
He
is kind of
literally
Now,
bad.
Alex.
threw butter knives, forks, and spoons as if they were throwing knives at fully armed guys. He used his own fingernails like throwing darts to take out.
Oh my god, I hated that. Ugh.
That was
Yeah.
badass. How many people?
It's-
How many heroes can you name on the top of your head that can say
Bullseye.
that can kill you with a fingernail?
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye,
Not villains.
I don't know.
Superman.
Yeah,
his
Bullseye.
fingernails are really
Now,
strong.
Alex, how did
Yeah.
you feel about that? pitch?
RGS. No, RGS.
How did you
That's
feel about
cheating.
that
Don't
pitch
name
where-
Superman.
where I had Dinah demonstrate her canary cry by tossing Thor halfway across the room.
Oh my
That
god!
was pretty fucking good.
Give it a shot for the
Actually,
heart
hit him.
Try
there.
not to talk about that here as much as possible. Well, you know, but
That costume's shit.
I hate the old Hawkeye costume.
I love the original Hawkeye costume.
I like it. It's
It
cool.
looks terrible.
I love it because of it connects to his roots, if anything.
Yeah.
I hate his roots in the original comics.
I love that bright
I
purple
don't
ass
mind
Alex.
them.
Alex is going to
character.
become Alex. Alex is going to become the I hate everything guy.
It actually has character. Adds character.
His
to
name is also Alex, so
Oh, there it is. Here's that death shit. Oh God.
Sometimes.
80%
Oh.
of his hearing is not bad compared to like what other
Yeah.
people who are deaf have to deal with.
Yeah.
One of the best scenes in Age of Ultron.
Yes.
The same hole that a sniper shot through, he was able to shoot one single arrow out of. Kaboom.
The actor who plays him is perfect in the MCU.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Hold on,
We already
somebody-
And they
talked
Okay,
about
tried
it.
to get him.
You
They tried to
love
get
Green
Jeremy
Arrow's
Renner to
costumes,
replace
but-
Matt Damon in the Bourne movies.
I will mention before I rewind, he was in a movie called Tag, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I see that. That
Hilarious.
actually looks
It's
pretty
so
Looks
it's so
hilarious.
funny. I love it. It's so funny.
Based on a real
All right.
story.
Yeah,
good.
let's give it a
Yeah.
watch. I want to see if this is good. Let's watch this. I want.
Wait, hold up. Something just came to mind. You're okay with any of Green Arrow's costumes, but you hate Hawkeye's original costume?
Green Arrow's costume doesn't have those stupid horns on it.
Those horns look pretty fun, pretty good in a good way.
I hate you, Alex. Sometimes I really do.
Episode
Oh,
2
look at
is
the
still the
poster.
best Star
This
Wars
one
film.
makes him just look
Get
like
out of here, Alex. I
he
hate
looks
you.
like just a normal fucking army guy with
This is one of the
without
best
that
parts.
goddamn spandex.
Okay, I like
Let's
that.
agree that you can potentially make like a good costume with both the normal Marvel and the Ultimate Marvel costume.
I like how they're
What
shooting each other's arrows out of the air.
Yeah. The voice acting's good.
Oh god, the arrow
Oh!
going towards the screen.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Oh wow, it literally is a shotgun arrow.
Yeah. Oh, tornado.
Oh,
Wind Whisperer arrow.
grab an arrow, ho. You're low on ammo.
It's like I'm going in.
He's not even sliding. He's just.
Oh.
Acid
Get
arrow.
this shit off my face. Oh, he uses the acid arrow. That's great.
That's creative.
Boom.
Does he have an LSD
Ooh.
arrow?
Yeah, it's called a tranquilizer
Oh.
arrow.
Ooh.
Nah, he doesn't want to make an LSD arrow, or else Arsenal would use it a lot.
Did he do a little too much LDS back in the 60s?
No.
Ooh.
He's like, wait, what?
Boxing glove arrow. Hey, look, the only time he's ever used a boomerang arrow.
Boomerang arrow.
Ooh. He had the phone. He had the
I
phone
love that. I
taken
like that
out.
he actually was going to record that sound.
Ah!
What the fuck?
He
Jay
just
Jonah
killed so many
comes in
people.
ready to open up the office, and he's like,
He just killed so many people.
"What? What happened here?" It was Spider-Man.
You've
What
killed
the
thousands of people. You're welcome.
So many are dead. Ooh.
It was
Ooh, yeah,
Spider-Man,
no, I
wasn't
don't know
it?
the arrows.
He destroyed the Daily Bugle. He knows.
This is where I'm sad. I have to deal with it though because Green Arrow was my favorite compared to Hawkeye.
Ooh. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh. Heh. He's so
Oh, no,
Black
that's
Canary.
That's just
No.
wrong now.
And he takes an arrow to the knee and he shrinks.
Oh, the
and the ant.
the ants just took him. Why did I say this was mediocre? This is fun.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, but pretty
Well,
fun.
this is
this
way
an
better than I
example of, like,
remember.
Most of the normal powered heroes in the Marvel universe tend to be on a different level than the normal powered heroes in the DC universe.
125 pounds. Holy shit.
Damn.
Yep.
Hawkeye's is 250. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and Hawkeye could fire that
Dang.
higher than that at the
machine
speed of a
gun
machine
fire.
gun. He's
Yeah.
Pulling from Arrow.
like,
So they were pulling from Arrow, and I think Oliver's bow was 300 in that? I don't know.
That was an arrow though. They said that they were trying to separate it from the comics or whatever the fuck, which is kind
Yeah,
of
but they
Alright.
used Arrow as a source, so...
anyway, hey,
I'm not going to complain much. This is really fucking good. I'm
Yeah.
going to say this is a worthy death.
death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
Worthy.
Yeah. Worthy death.
Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? I'm in agreement on that, but where exactly? I feel bad for
I would
calling it
put it-
mediocre now.
I'm going to put this... I'm going to
I
put
would
this
put it
below...
below, or right above. Ah, boy, where do you actually? Put
Yeah,
it?
I
Putting
don't.
it above
You know-
Naruto versus Ichigo.
I
I wouldn't-
agree with that placement.
Okay,
yeah.
sure, yeah.
That's fair.
I'm going to
Yeah.
put this above, personally, Vegeta versus Shadow.
Them
I
fighting.
feel like that's
I
also.
did that, but I thought Vegeta
Ah.
versus Shadow was kind of charming.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
now
Yeah, I don't
we're
think
in
we.
agreement.
I don't think
Let's
we have
move
much to
on.
say. I'm an idiot. I
Yeah.
should have never called this mediocre. This was great. So yeah.
And then the battle that
Archers
followed
and comic
was
books.
amazing.
You wouldn't know.
All right. What do we gotta get? What do we gotta get? What do we gotta get?
Give me Carnage versus Lucy.
Oh, Tori's first episode. Let's go.
Hey, Alex,
Hey.
you wanted Terminator versus Robocop? Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Anybody remember the T versus R comics?
I remember the
Yes.
video game.
No,
I
Yeah.
remember those
A
comics. Those
a
comics
lot
are-
more people remember the video game for some reason, but I guess that's mostly just because the game was more popular.
Yeah. Can we talk about how they, despite making the comics and the game, they never made a movie?
They should have
What?
at least made something
Yeah.
about.
Something
Yeah.
like, why not a movie? Like, you made all this merchandise, but a movie. I don't get that. I'm convinced that they were planning something, but they never went through with it.
Yeah.
Robocop, who is barely human.
Versus the Terminator, who is not human.
Funnily enough, since these two are in Mortal Kombat 11, we could actually reenact more of this.
Yeah. This
And
is
so-
Torian's.
Oh god, the
this is-
sprites.
No, those
Actually,
aren't
it's 3D
sprites.
animated.
Those are 3D. It's 3D
Oh, it's
animated.
it's 3D. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a
Keep
little
in
more
mind.
acceptable.
Keep in mind, Alex. This is Torian's first 3D episode, so it's gotta have some age to it.
I
thought-
think the age makes it a little more charming because of the
Yeah.
because of the topic. Like these guys,
We'll get to it, but
these
yeah.
characters from the '80s, and then they might as well look like it's from the '80s.
Yeah.
Standing 6 feet 2 inches and weighing almost 400 pounds, the T-850
Terminator never had a cartoon, huh?
living tissue
No, I don't think
T850.
I don't
Thought it was a T800.
capable of infiltrating enemy ranks with its human vision.
let's see.
Basically, the whole point of the Terminator was to blend in with normal people and then kill them.
Hawkeye.
Because two-time powerlifting champion Arnold Schwarzenegger is totally your average guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, he is.
He totally is, guys. Believe
It's a
it.
shame. It's a shame he's not.
Give me your guns, your
Every-
clothes, and
if
your
every-
motorcycle.
If every man in the world looked like him, the world would be a much healthier place.
And played by
Hi,
Christian
Christian
Bale.
Bale. Better John Connor than the guy they had in fucking Genesis.
Honestly, for me, Genesis was a so bad it's good movie.
Genesis John Connor looks like Cole Meany, and no offense to Cole Meany, but he doesn't look anything like John Connor.
Remember
Right, so
when they
that's
were
me
setting up a
back from my little bathroom break. The reason why it's the T850 is because in Terminator 3 it's the T850.
Oh yeah.
right.
Uh,
I want to talk about this. Remember when Terminator Genesis was going to get a trilogy and it was going to potentially end with Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Matt Smith?
How would you do that?
yeah, I wish we'd had
from
that
there,
instead of Dark Fate.
And James Cameron learned
'Cause
the
while
long
I-
lessons from Dark Fate, according to his recent interview about Terminator.
Because while
He wants-
I like Dark Fate's soundtrack, everything else about it is awful.
James Cameron wants to reboot Terminator with less robots and more AI stuff.
I mean, I understand, and that it would make sense.
I
not a
get
bad
the idea. I mean, okay, if James Cameron were to reboot Terminator and make it more of a horror movie with AI, I might be on board with that.
Yeah, I'd be
be
more
fine
willing
if we
to
still
have
kept
him
the
behind the
800
reins than
endoskeleton
just about
thing.
anybody else these days.
You know what? Fuck it. Get Sam Raimi to reboot Terminator.
Ooh.
Imagine the kind of shit he would do with an
Goddamn.
evil AI. That would be great.
Dude, it'd be the Terminator
I'm
first
liking what I'm
and
seeing.
it's gonna be Ash Williams as a new Terminator.
Yeah.
Ha
Oh, Ash! Oh, yes! Oh my god.
You live.
ha. My
Also,
point
we're-
is
I wanna
somewhat
say this.
fuzzy about the kneecaps.
Terminator.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last? That's right. You did. I lied. What happened to Sully? I let him go. I know, wrong Arnie movie, but still.
I want to
I
say,
cut him loose.
that Terminator game, Terminator 3 on GameCube is great, and I don't know why.
I've never
The
really played any of the
iconic
Terminator
thumbs up.
games. I've only seen the movie.
Yeah.
Why even bother making new Terminators? The T-850 is clearly the best.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Chicken.
Ooh. The effects in 2 were phenomenal.
Yes.
Same
Yeah,
with
it was
T2 is
really
still one of the best films ever made.
Yeah. Detected by dogs. Worst fear, hydraulic presses.
Yeah, because it's a reference to the first movie.
Hi,
Yeah.
Elton John.
Yep. I love this.
Fuck you, asshole.
That game's so fun. You're already dead.
I'll be back.
I love this scene.
This is such a good scene.
Yeah, Terminator 1 and 2 are like the best movies.
The sad thing is I've never seen Terminator 1 yet. I know of this scene.
Okay, Alex, I know what
You
we'll
are-
need to do.
Yeah, you are mandatorily required to be involved in our viewing of T1.
Oh, not just that, but I've never seen the original Terminator. I've never seen 2, I've never seen 3, but I've seen the reboot.
Bitch.
Have you seen T4?
Holy!
No.
Bruh.
seen Genesis though.
I've seen
Boomstick, come
Genesis.
on.
I have seen Terminator 2 though, and Terminator 3.
Okay, so you just haven't seen the first Terminator.
I haven't seen the first one.
Partially run by Miguel Ferrer.
I haven't seen Terminator
Rest in
1. I
peace.
haven't seen Terminator 4 and Dark Fate. That's all I haven't
Now
seen.
we're on RoboCop.
Yeah, with RoboCop, I've never seen any of the movies except for the reboot, and the reboot only had one good
God.
scene.
I've
only
seen
had-
all of them. I've seen all of them. They're all good in their own ways, but RoboCop 3 has some problems. The reboot I wish had gone a different direction, but it had a lot of really good ideas that I think they could have expanded in a sequel, but they didn't.
Can we talk about the scene where they reveal what's left of him, and it's just like a long, like a hand and a brain that's not even
that was
his.
great.
That was
Unfortunately,
Also,
can we also talk about how they made?
Also, Peter Weller is still amazing as RoboCop to this day.
Yeah,
even getting
What
to
were you
voice
saying?
him in Mortal Kombat 11.
What were you saying,
Can we
Alex?
also-
By the way,
Can we also mention how they made his partner from a white woman into a black guy, and then never had him in the film after like the first 15 minutes of the film?
damn.
And how they just kind of didn't do a whole lot with the concept. They just kind of...
So, Alex, would you say the reboot or 3 is worse?
Honestly, like, the reboot's better than 3, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah, because the reboot has a bunch of cool stuff going on. It has Jackie Earle Haley. It has Samuel L. Jackson. T3 has that stupid jetpack thing.
But yeah, it's just the reboot's a lot of lost potential that should have been expanded in a sequel or made rated R, like the original.
Yeah.
I will say I do like the black costume though. The black design is pretty slick.
Yeah, the black suit looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, the silver suit looks better, but
yeah.
Oh, I hate
I
that
get-
jetpack so
I
much.
heard they got like a prototype suit in the remake, and I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty much RoboCop.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah, the
fucking
RoboCop cartoon.
Oh god, was that only one pilot though, or was there like a full-on cartoon?
No, there was a whole season.
Series,
Oh my
I think.
Yeah,
god.
there's a full cartoon.
For this bloody movie, goddamn. Oh, this is a great scene. I've seen this on YouTube.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I like how he gives him a chance, like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yeah, of course, he's a cop.
Yeah, that was the RoboCop Alpha Commando series. No, wait a second. Okay, so there was the RoboCop Marvel Action Universe show. And then there was the RoboCop Alpha Commando show.
Can we talk about the guy who played RoboCop would play Batman in the Dark Knight 1 part 1
Yeah,
part
that
2?
was great.
Yeah.
Great.
He nails.
There was also the RoboCop TV show from 1994.
He nailed the Batman Superman speech. I want you to remember the one man who beat you. Oh, this! Yes! God damn.
Yeah, this is a thing that actually happened.
By the way, RoboCop was not played by Peter Weller in the third movie.
No, he was not, much to everybody's chagrin.
Honestly, I think Batman's
RoboCop
speech to the
2, by
mutant
the way,
leader is
speaking
more
of
haunting.
Dark Knight Returns, RoboCop 2 was written by Frank Miller.
That makes
Huh.
That makes sense. This was
What
before
were you
he had
saying,
to change his
RGS?
stuff. I think Batman's speech to the mutant leader is more interesting. You don't get it, son. This isn't a ring. This is an operating table. And I'm the surgeon. That's fucking...
It's hard to
that's
decide
haunting,
between
to be honest.
between Weller or Michael Ironside, who delivered that line better.
I don't know, because like Michael Ironside did really
That was
well,
really
but
fucking
I can't
cool.
help but go for this guy.
All right, let's watch Torian's first step out. Remember, it has its age, but damn, it's gonna be a fun ride.
I remember it being quite nostalgic, actually.
Look at that classic city.
Wow,
Oh,
that looks like
brings me
PS1
back.
graphics.
This brings me back.
Yeah.
Like PS1 in high definition.
Keep in mind that this was Death Battle's best looking 3D fight at the time.
Oh yeah.
Look at how far they've
Death Battle
come.
didn't really use like any armored core environments, because I imagine that could work well for any mecha fights.
Oh, and by the way, Curtis Ardot guest stars in this episode.
Huh, okay. Who does he play?
Let's see.
Is it John Connor?
Hey, where'd you come from? How'd you do that?
Give me your guns and your clothes. Now.
Whoa, hey, buddy.
No, that's the Terminator.
Oh, he's dead.
Gun shop owner.
Is he also the Terminator? Because it
No.
sounded like him. Oh.
No, he's
No.
not.
Badass.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, the Robocop remake didn't use the theme song as much as I would have liked.
Yeah.
It didn't use it at
Even though
all.
there was ample opportunity for it. It had as the main title theme, but then it just didn't appear otherwise.
Ooh, I like how they're scanning each other.
Oh yeah, stuff
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is really nice.
Yeah, I like this.
Origin fiction.
Cool sunglasses.
This is how you do like an introduction to a fight. You let them have a cool
Yeah.
dialogue. And then, like,
Ooh.
Here's something that I really wish they would work on, and they still haven't worked on even to this day, is the recoil.
Ooh.
The fucking
yeah.
Look at him go. I love this.
recoil looks like shit. Yeah,
Ooh.
they broke the 180 rule again. Can you guys stop doing that? It's really disorienting.
Ooh.
And again.
No, it's switching to camera view.
Yes, I know, but you cut along.
Ooh.
Superman punches
Ah.
a gun. I don't think anybody would have thought of
Okay,
that.
so switching the camera angle is one thing, but usually you
Ooh.
cut along a specific line
Ah.
from the previous angle.
Oh.
I do agree.
Yeah,
the camera
no,
work here
that's
can
not
be
how
pretty
that works. Basics of editing, guys. I didn't even have to go to film school to learn this.
Oh.
Hasta la vista,
You threw him
baby.
to the left, and then everything wound up to the right because you switched. Where did the jetpack come from?
Got
Was
up
it
in the
at the car?
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
RoboCop's not that fast.
And his jetpack is pretty fast.
Get him.
well, the jetpack is, if you think about it.
Lateral damage. What's that?
That's a lot of dead people right now.
It's the 80s.
Ah, he's a dog.
Alex.
He can do.
Ooh.
Alex, you fucking suck at this job. Sorry, it's my first day. Rip Torn was the villain.
He's climbing the
or
building.
The antagonist
He's Spider-Man.
RoboCop 2.
Huh.
So what do they call you, Murphy? My friends call me Murphy. You can call me RoboCop.
Who wins, jetpack or minigun?
Jetpack.
I think minigun wins.
Jetpack
Ooh.
mounted minigun.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
oh,
yeah.
No, here's
oh,
yeah.
he got it.
It's like that one.
Oh,
anime
that's a
where
great
guy
line.
shoots from the revolver into the barrel of the sniper.
Time to bring you down to earth. That's such a good line.
Time to bring you down to
Okay,
earth.
where did you store that hand, RoboCop?
His ass.
Is it literally in your ass?
Oh, I love that he reads him his Miranda rights and like tells him all the laws he broke.
Oh,
Resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, murder your hot street ends. Fuck you, dickwad. You have the right to remain.
Fuck you, Dequan.
oh, he kicks him off the building.
This is Sparta, also breaking the 180 rule again.
I don't see it.
You have the
You know, he
right.
does break the 180 rule a lot. I just can't help but find this really charming.
It's so good.
I'm
I
not
love
saying that takes away from it. It's just that it looks really, really jarring.
I know. That's why I'm defending it.
Where
and
were you
that's why
hiding
it's
that, bro?
it. Ooh. I like how things take a really serious
Up his
turn.
ass, like everything else.
I like how it takes a much serious turn once the Terminator's skin is revealed. He just rips his arm off. Oh!
It does make sense though, because the Terminator is more persistent.
Where'd you get that shotgun? Was it
I
also
think
up
he's
your
holding
ass?
it
How
with
many
his laser.
things can you hide up there?
He was holding it with his laser, remember?
Yeah. Ooh.
Checkmate.
Oh! He's still going. He's still going.
What are you doing? This fight is over. Not yet. Hydrogen fuel cells ruptured. You are terminated.
His
There's-
jetpack's right there.
Smash into another car.
This is... I like this ending. But I don't like how it took him... I don't like how it took him too long, but then again, this is early 3D animation for them.
Yep.
It's Torian's first one. I'll rant on it later. Let's
Alex?
watch the result.
Alex, please stomp on his head. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss those kind of endings.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. This is really fucking good.
You were just complaining the entire time.
Yes, I know, and imagine what that says about it.
Yeah, you got a point. Ooh.
Was that 3?
Robocop pushed a building-busting bomb into a warehouse. That's solid brick, by the way. Which
Yeah, that's the TV show.
That's the TV show?
Yep.
Yes.
If it wasn't
It was
on-
live
Canadian TV show, yes.
I didn't even know that existed. Oh my
I
god.
just told you about it.
Fair. I thought you meant the animated. I thought there.
No, that's a cartoon, bro.
Now, there are two
Wow.
cartoons and a live-action TV show. Live-action TV show is, better than you'd expect it to be.
Huh.
I'm for death.
No, I can't put it up that high. There is a certain lack of urgency in the animation, and, it's quite jank in a lot of places. Granted, it is early, but I am going to put this... I'm going to put this in pretty damn good. I'm going to put it above Yoshi and
Yeah.
Other Dino Boy.
Yeah, let's put it there.
I'll put it at worthy depth. Like, yes, it has a lot of jank. It's not perfect, but damn it, it's so
Excuse me.
fucking charming and so fucking awesome at the same time.
And Ben, no amount of charm will... Oh, no amount of charm is going to save you from...
jank.
No,
I
is going to deflect objective criticism.
No, it's like for Torian's first animation. Again, this is for their early 3D animation. This is
He gets
especially
better.
Torian's first.
I know he gets better with time. But still, the point stands.
I would put it in
I'd
worthy
like a
depth.
remastered version
What about
of this, because
I wouldn't mind that, yeah. Now that they
Yeah.
have full weaponry and then there's more character added to them.
Maybe. What do you think, RGS? Where would you put it?
I do agree with the others. I do think its jank does hold it back. We have to look at it as the quality it is now, not based on the like how we saw it at the time. While it does affect the opinion,
Yeah.
I do agree with them and think that yes, it should be pretty damn good, but it does deserve to be at the very top of it because it still is very charming. It's very good. It's raw. It's that raw enjoyment you feel when watching a death battle. You didn't even
That's
worry about a
fair.
fucking shitty debate. You could just enjoy it.
You know what? I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, this is going to have to be the last one for the night.
Aww.
I've got to go. But
All
we've
right.
gone for 2 hours and 43 minutes.
10 episodes for our Christmas New Year's special. Woo!
Yeah. And we will be back next week, and I'm gonna be tomorrow with what James Bond movie are we doing?
We're not doing James Bond.
No, I'm talking about in terms of when we're uploading this, not when we're not when we're
He's looking into the future.
looking into
Alex,
the future.
You,
Where you only live
Alex,
twice.
Alex, volume 11 and comes out the 30th.
Fuck!
What volume? Well, okay. Well, this is New Year's.
If this is volume 12,
Whatever.
We'll
this
just
is
pretend
volume
this is.
12.
We haven't
We'll
been
just-
paying attention to when these
That
things
means-
are coming out.
Alex, I have. And
Okay, cool.
And here's the
Well-
funny thing. And we'll be commentating over Black Adam.
Well, no, we'll just pretend this is the late Christmas New Year's special. I don't care. I'm still going to call it this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
we're
we can't go
recording this
back-
during
I
Christmas
thought we were going to
Eve.
do.
Yeah, we can't go back and re-record.
Also-
so we're just gonna say
just
this is it.
Also, New Year's Eve is Casino Royale, the parody film.
All right.
Oh,
All
oh
right. and
yeah,
that-
it is Casino Royale, the parody film. Okay,
all right.
because that comes before You Only Live Twice. Okay.
So that's it, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, even if it's late.
Belatedly, yes. Bye.
Bye.
See
See you
you later,
guys.
chat.
So, how many do we have left now?
Oh God. Around. If
Not
we don't count,
counting again.
hang on. I know how
Kevin
to
didn't
figure this
say-
out. I
Kevin
know how
didn't
to
say
figure this
bye,
out.
So we're
Hang on.
Bye.
we're still recording.
Why are you
No,
still
yes.
recording?
I
damn
said
it?
Because Kevin didn't say bye, and now we
End
have
the
to.
recording. End
How
it.
many episodes do we have left, Ben? Say it. Say it.
I
How
don't
many
know. I
episodes
have
do
to
we left before
count.
we
You're
go?
putting too much pressure on me.
You're the one who suggested this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
90
7, 8.
episodes. We have 90 episodes left.
Damn.
Something like that. We still have a lot to go. Look
Yeah.
at we still have
So 90
plenty.
episodes to go. So that means 9 more weeks.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.